welcome back. Sorry about that little hiccup, everybody. Hopefully this new stream will actually be, working.
And if it's not, there's nothing we can do about it, because, like I said, we restarted our computers already. He's defragged his computer. It's gonna have to be, if this doesn't work, it's YouTube, and there's nothing we can do.
And you're blurry. My lady is becoming the... yes, because whenever something doesn't go wrong on our end, Raven's on time, I'm on time. Of course, everything's gotta go wrong with YouTube. Thank you. But, yes, we're here. We're Halloweeny. Get used to it. We've already got some people asking for requests. Wonderful. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Take 18 and action. Thank you, Rob Thomas. Grace Mark says, Happy Halloween with the blue moon. Usually Halloween is when the land of the dead and living are closest to each other. Imagine the power of the dead. Or imagine the power of the dead had with a blue moon. I know that it's a full moon this Halloween, which is an incredibly strange occurrence. The last one that we saw was in 2001. Do you know what a blue moon is, baby?
I think it might be a moon that's got a blue tinge to it. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just ask. Demolisher's Trump is saying that it looks just fine. No lag. Excellent. Ignacio's third studio. What's up, Doc? Hey, be very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. King Gabe is in chat and he says, I think Derek Savage is attacking you. He doesn't know how to do that. Only attack he knows is how to pose as a lawyer, saying, hey, you shouldn't do that because that is stealing right there.
Oh, Pretzel just explained, the blue moon is the second full moon that occurs within 1 month.
Wow. I suppose that a full moon happening on the 31st would be the second full moon in a single month, wouldn't it? Especially rare this Halloween. Hey Bob, hey Raven, says Trevor McGovern. Just to let you know that YouTube basically stops your streaming when it goes over the 12-hour mark. Okay, so the special Halloween stream that I was planning, which was supposed to be a 24-hour stream, I probably don't want to do that. Gotcha.
I didn't write down many, Zachary, but I did get yours. I got one from yours. I wrote that down before we ended the last stream.
And I can't say anything, but damn you, Demolisher's Trump, you suck. All my fans suck in the most wonderful way. Thank you for all sucking.
Remind me, what was the book incident with Luna?
Book incident with Luna.
If it was in this chat, in this stream, yes, I got it.
But no idea what that's about, sorry.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all rebooting. Stephen Philo. Very cute.
Oh yeah, I saw a comment about that in the last stream 5 minutes ago. Tiny Toons is getting a reboot too? Along with Animaniacs? Wow. Teague Broman just turned 18. Happy birthday, Teague.
I'm okay, just to let you guys know, I love y'all. I do. And we do a lot of stuff that, I mean, we're just kidding. Don't mean anything offensive by it. But I am drawing the line at gay this one and gay that one. Okay? People just are. Okay? Some gay people sound stereotypically gay, some don't. But we're not going to assume that everybody who's gay this person, gay that person, sounds like a flamboyantly gay person. So just stop asking for gay this and gay that, please.
Tell you what, if that's what you're itching for, then why don't you ask for something which has been confirmed to sound like that, i.e., Pingo from Tentacalina. Good?
Right. It's a lot. It makes me feel better if you're impersonating someone who is a well-established character that sounds like that than just take so-and-so and make them gay. Because I have a son who is gay. Well, pan? Bi? I don't know who he is.
Yep.
He's not heterosexual. And he has a gorgeous speaking and singing voice that impresses me whenever I get to hear it. He does not sound like that. He can. He has for funnies.
For funnies. Good question. Raven McBand Monkey Mouse. Is swishy okay? Is that an okay word?
It's not necessary. Not necessary. I don't think it is. That's like, take I don't know, Sean Connery, make him sound Chinese.
Do not tempt me.
No, you're not going to do that. Because that's that's saying that all Chinese people sound like a stereotype. That's not cool.
Whereas contrary-wise, if you want to make a request for Liu Kim from South Park, there you go. That is a horribly offensive stereotype, but at least it's an established horribly offensive stereotype. I gotta quote Grace here. Here's something that'll scare you for days. 100% Wolf is getting a show.
Luna.
She's
on the corner of my bed, being contrary.
Yes,
She's
of course.
already
Then
mauled me.
Yes, then when you're in the midst of getting voices or just talking to the chat or whatever.
Oh, hello, I will call Luna because I must be difficult, because I'm Luna.
Luna. Meow meow.
But yeah. How does 100% Wolf get a TV show? It's
What?
not even available worldwide yet!
Here. Everybody wants to say hello. Luna. Here.
No? Don't want to show off?
You'll stand there. She will.
It's the
Not if you
least
want it
convenient.
too much, though. You can't want it too bad.
Of course not. Cats cannot be called. Except for, my little Gwen.
Gwen, come here. Yes, what is it?
Do you want cuddles?
Oh, cuddles would be fun, thank you.
Yay, cuddles.
Yay, cuddles.
But not a cat, apparently. She was a fairy.
I swear, Gwen was not a real cat. She was a fairy.
Elda McGearing says, awesome outfit. Thank you. Are we all done out for Halloween, too? Yes, because Halloween's awesome! He said while uppercutting Raven in the face again.
Why are you doing that?
Because it's funny.
I've been abused enough this week, thank you.
Yes, you have.
Y'all, I'm traumatized.
But it was so good.
Megan, tell your mom she's wrong. Last year, we're not doing Halloween much for Halloween this year because of COVID. But, last year I spent an enormous amount of money on a Halloween costume for my 16-year-old son. He was almost 16.
What again?
He was a steampunk, I don't know what you call it.
But steampunk.
Gunslinger. Steampunk gunslinger. I got him a cane that was had a rifle, a handgun, a pistol that you could detach the cane part.
Nice.
He had a top hat with goggles on it, and he had gears on his vest, and he had gears on his fingerless gloves. And
I was gonna say, steampunk anything
so
is gonna tip it over the edge, like for a budget wise, because just by the nature of being steampunk. But yes, you might the age cap for trick or treating might be up in the air, varies from person to person, but you are never too old for dressing up for Halloween.
If you come to my door on Halloween night, not this year, because we ain't handing nothing out because COVID. We're definitely not handing out COVID.
Yeah, show up at her door, you're getting tased.
But on a regular year, I don't care. I give candy to the grown-ups.
Yes. But
the last couple of years, I walked around trick-or-treating with my kids, and they were way up there in age. I dressed up. One year, I didn't have a costume. I went out in my pajamas.
But, yes, and last year your Morticia costume was pretty elaborate, wasn't it?
Say again?
Your Morticia costume last year was pretty elaborate, wasn't it?
No. It was something.
Let no one say that you were too old for dressing up for Halloween. And apparently we've got bats that are flying by.
It's a perfectly normal sneeze.
Perfectly adorable sneeze.
No!
I love you. I'm sorry, that sounds like a lie, but it's true.
It is a lie. You sit on a throne of lies.
I'm sorry. I'm suddenly remembering how I didn't explain my joke thoroughly before. I don't sit on a throne of lies. I sit on a throne of seduction. This chair has caused me so many unexpected naps ever since I got it. I sit down.
Evil.
I'm gonna do some editing, some writing. Oh no, Rob, you don't want to do that, do you? You just want to lie back and relax. No, I must work. Oh no, you must take a quick nap, mustn't you?
No.
There she is.
Can you see her? Is it too dark?
We can see her mittens and her muzzle.
She's just paws and a nose, huh?
Yes. And maybe a blip. Speaking of small, annoying animals.
Yes, I love you too. You're about to put your butt in the camera. You're about to put your butt in the camera.
Well, yeah, that's what it's there for. It has nothing to look, people. Yay!
Love.
I haven't had time to read what you're sending me, Pretzel, but I did get a screenshot of it to go with your sponsored post. I haven't had time to read it, so I don't know if you're just sending the same thing or if you're just changing what you want. I don't know. Luna, why are you taking my headphones off?
Because it's time for
they're in your
cuddles.
way. Because they're in your way. You can't get properly snuggled. Well, I'll do it anyway. Don't take my headphones off. I need those.
But love.
She's leaning against my neck really hard. You're taking my headphones off. You're taking my glasses off. This is not why I called you.
See, earlier she was hearing you talking about how you're not entirely sure that I love you because of what I had to put you through this week. She wants to make doubly sure that you know that she does love you. Hence the must love extra hard.
I'm working. I didn't mean I wanted to hold you. You were just supposed to stop by and say hi.
And off with the glasses, and off with the headphones, and here's my butt because I'm Luna.
Now you made me drop my notebook. Luna, good just Lord help me. trying to work. I'm missing sponsored posts.
She does know how to be so delightfully obnoxious.
She is very good at being obnoxious, yes. She has lots of practice.
Or rather, at being obnoxious, she's perfectly splendid.
Perfectly splendid. Oh, I was going. Did we review that? Did you put that out? Are you giving spoilers? No, it's from Bly Manor. Okay.
Johnny O'Malley asks if I can tell a Mr. Poofish story. Maybe.
A Mr. Who?
A Mr. Poofer story.
What's a Mr. Poofer?
Mr. Poofers is a character from Homestar Runner, kind of, who demands that he be killed. So you're telling a spooky story about him, and the story has to end with him dying. But because Mr. Poofers is such a lovely, adorable, happy little dog, he cannot die.
We don't know when the next review's coming out. It's when it's done edited.
I am sorry. I am working at getting myself back on schedule of one review a week. Hiccups happen. We're not blaming anybody. Right, Raven? Stop blaming yourself. And we are going to be releasing these reviews when we are. It's going to come in soon. Just sit tight.
So, what are you doing?
I can't tell. It's too dark. What is she doing?
She's loving on my keyboard tray.
Well, I gotta give her this much. It is a pretty hot-looking tray.
And then loving on me.
And you're a pretty hot-looking raven.
Thank you. Do you want to be in the jacket? Luna? 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 Luna?
Come on, we know you wanna. Just get in there.
Don't fight it. He knows where you want to be.
But she has to bite.
No biting. Stop it. Settle down. There.
She's Pouch Kitty.
Now she's knocking off my headphones. Would you stop?
Una, you are a terrible familiar. Stop it.
Stop biting me. I'm trying to work. Oh, smack.
Let's see. Little eye of Newt.
Keeps headbutting me in love.
To a frog. Damn it, Luna, get out of there. I'm trying to make a witch's brew. Luna is a spooky cute kitty. Yes, she is.
Okay, so I think we should.
The word spooky may vary.
We should get going pretty soon, don't you think?
I think so. What should we start with?
And I missed a couple. We will start with a sponsored post. Give me just a second because there was some that went by while Luna was costing me.
God dang it, Luna. Pardon me while I try to fix this shadow here. Did that do anything? Not really. One day, my own green screen room.
Okay, so now we're ready to get started. What story are we on?
We are going to begin with something very festive. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Dun dun dun!
Yay!
And who are we starting with?
A sponsored post from Rob Thomas.
Thank you, Rob.
Beginning with Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow taking us into The Nightmare Before Christmas. And wow, Santa is totally confused here. What the hell's going on? It was late one fall in Halloween land, and the air had caught a chill. Against the moon a skeleton sat, alone upon a hill. He was tall and thin with a bat bow tie. Jack Skellington was his name. He was tired and bored in Halloween land. Everything was always the same. Savvy?
Don't read too much in one voice. It's not a long book, is it?
It is not, no.
Next is Sean Connery. Luna, where are you? Give me a boop. Boop. He doesn't want to give me a boop. Give me a boop. No, I'm getting the full-on head rub. It's the best I could do for a boop.
Whatever works. Still cute.
I'm supposed to send you a boop. Here, boop, boop. No, don't bite. Boop. Boop. Boops, don't bite. Okay, anyway. Sean Connery. I can't see.
Yes, my lady has pussy on her face.
Stop it.
I'm sick of the scary, the terror, the fright. I'm tired of being something that goes bump in the night. I'm bored with leering my horrible glances, and my feet hurt from dancing those skeleton dances. I don't like graveyards, and I need something new. There must be more to life than just yelling, Luna! Stop it! Next.
Next is Tim Curry.
Then out from the grave with a curl and a twist came a whimpering, whining, spectral mist. It was a little ghost dog with a faint little bark and a jack-o'-lantern nose that glowed in the dark. It was Jack's dog Zero, the best friend he had, but Jack hardly noticed, which made Zero sad. Next.
Next will be from the chat. Once I get caught up to what I'm doing here, remove that one. We did that one already. From the chat is the cat hair in my mouth.
Of course.
Next is the first entry into Bandcamp, coming from, what is his name? His full name. Zachary and the Spooky Raboots.
What is it,
or
Raboots?
I don't know. For Pee Wee Herman as Oogie Boogie. Bandcamp.
Fine. But just between you and me. There it is.
No!
Uh-oh, you're blurry again. There we are. My lady is more well defined here. All that night and through the next day, Jack wandered and walked. He was filled with dismay, which is our secret word for the day. There, that one was nice and short. Are you happy?
No.
No. Next.
Next is a sponsored post. It is from The Pretzel.
Thank you, Pretzel.
Beginning with... Hold on, I gotta look and see the... Okay, all of these are singing. Beginning with Scary Luna.
Scary Luna.
Scary Luna.
Singing what?
This is Halloween. All of them are singing This is Halloween.
Okay.
Laying deep in the forest just before night, Jack came upon an amazing sight. Not 20 feet from the spot where he stood were 3 massive doorways of wood. Because I'm Luna, I will now show off my butt.
Next is the mayor of Halloween Town.
He stood before them, completely in awe, his gaze transfixed by one special door. Next.
Now Oogie Boogie singing. This is Halloween. This is weird.
Entranced and excited, with a slight sense of worry, Jack opened up the door to a white witty flurry. Yes! Yeah, that's weird. Let's not do that again, shall we? Oh no! He's falling down into a white windy flurry. Whoa!
And finally, Jack the Pumpkin King himself.
Jack did not know it, but he had fallen down in the middle of Christmas Town. Immersed in light, Jack was no longer haunted. He had finally found the feeling that he wanted. What's this?
Nice! Bravo! That was impressive. Okay. Next is Roger Rabbit. This is from the chat.
And so that his friends wouldn't think him a liar, he took the present-filled stockings that hung by the fire. He took candy and toys that were stacked on the shelves, and a picture of Santa with all of his elves. Oh no! Please, don't take that! I need that! Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Demolisher's Trump.
Why does she groan?
Bandcamp.
Why?
I have never wished death on anyone before, but Jesus. Beautiful Trump. Moister than an oyster while Sam from Bayformers watches. Not wishing death on you, Demolisher, but at this point, Trump is just... It's hard not to build up any fault, not to put negative wishes out there into the universe. I hope he finds his joy elsewhere!
There you go, that's a good way of putting that.
He took lights and ornaments and the star from the tree.
Oh yes, Archer, you and I are friends again. Go ahead.
She says, oh yes, while I'm giving that voice. What's going on here?
I wasn't even listening to that. I'm trying to block it out.
Baby, you have to listen, or it's not funny.
It doesn't matter if I listen, it still ain't funny.
Oh. That hurts my feelings.
It's just I'm so trumped out, really. Y'all just have no idea. The hatred in my heart, it's making me sick.
There, I guess your heart made out there.
He took lights and ornaments and a star from the tree. And from the Christmas Town sign he took the big letter C. He picked everything up that sparkled or glowed. He even picked up a handful of snow. This is me what being horny sounds like. Do you like it?
Sorry, what was the other portion of that post?
Sam from Bayformers watching.
He grabbed it all, and without being seen, he took it all back to Halloween. No! Ah! Is it better if you and Sam are on the same wavelength?
No.
No. Next.
Next is, from the chat. Howard the Duck?
Pass. Sorry.
I didn't remember if you'd ever done one of those, so... Okay, next one. Fran Drescher.
Back in Halloween, a group of Jack's peers stared in amazement at his Christmas souvenirs. For this wondrous vision, none were prepared. Most were excited, though a few were quite scared.
Thank you. Next.
Sponsored post... Oh, that was... Okay, I just hadn't removed it yet. I saw Demolisher's Trump, and I'm like, oh, no.
Again, Demolisher!
Nope. This is from ATM.
What does he got first?
Shaggy chatting with Peter Venkman. I'll take it.
That'd be a conversation that would go nowhere fast.
Oh, wait. So Grace says, it's just something on my mind since it was announced to realize on Disney Plus on Christmas Day. What are we talking about? But it made me think... Okay, Pixar's soul depicts the great beyond as vague. They don't say if it's heaven or the overworld. Okay. The thing that just popped into my mind, however, was the fact that there's going to be a Chippendales Rescue Ranger live-action movie. Do you have any thoughts?
None that I could say on what we're trying to maintain as a family-friendly stream.
Let's just say Bobsheaux is not looking forward to this particular Disney Channel franchise.
I was not the biggest Rescue Rangers fan by any stretch.
I couldn't resist.
What?
I said I knew you couldn't resist.
It's what you want, isn't it?
Yep.
Not a big Rescue Rangers fan. I watched it plenty of times when I was a little kid back in the day. Fan, but just very casual. It's still gotta be animation! Stop calling it a live-action adaptation just because you throw a few live-action people in an otherwise completely animated setting! God!
You're gonna have a hard time finding those chipmunk trained.
Or, yeah, what are you gonna do? Train actual chipmunks to do your acting? Or are you gonna do puppets? Don't think you're gonna do puppets! You bought the Muppets and you're doing nothing with them. And yes, I am referring to Muppets now. You're doing nothing with them.
I don't know if he's going to review A Christmas Vacation story, Sean, because I hate Chevy Chase. His voice grates on my nerves. The comedy is stupid. We're going to have a hard time. He's going to have a hard time talking me into doing that one with him.
We'll see. We'll see. But just Disney.
Shaggy chatting with Peter Venkman.
Your legacy is in animation, okay? Just embrace it. Celebrate it.
Oh my. Home Crew says The Secret of Nim is getting a live action remake.
I am just going to let that roll off my shoulders because someone is obviously trolling me.
Oh no, I believe it.
It's not real.
It's probably real.
No.
Yep.
Nope. Nobody believes in animation anymore. Nobody believes in Don Bluth anymore. Why would they do that?
Because they've run out of ideas, obviously.
Hell, the, he's in the process of making crap, what was it? What was the name of that video game he made? Don Bluth.
It was an All Dogs Go to Heaven one, wasn't it?
No. It was...
I have no idea, though.
Crap, I know the name. Why am I not remembering the name? But anyway, he's in the process of making a new 2D animated movie, but it's got to be crowdfunded, because studios can't do 2D animation anymore. Hey, Klaus, you were good. Spread your influence. We need that, please.
Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair. Thank you. I was going to say, it's not Dragon's Strike. Dragon's Lair.
And Space Ace, says Alpha Fairfox.
That's right. He did another game like Dragon's Lair, didn't he? But, no. Yes, he's in the process of doing a Dragon's Lair movie. But it's got to be entirely fan-funded. Because the entertainment industry has completely abandoned him. There's no way that they're going to be doing a live-action remake of one of his movies. No. No, it's not possible. No. Whoever said that in the chat, screw you. I'm all pissed off.
It was Home Cruise.
Hmm?
It was Home Cruise.
Home Cruise. But anyway, back on track. Back on track.
Shaggy chatting with Peter Venkman. Make it happen.
Like for the next few days while the lightning and thundered, Jack sat alone and obsessively wondered. Why is it when they get to spread laughter and cheer while we stalk the graveyard spreading panic and fear? Well, I could be Santa and I could spread cheer. Why does he get to do it year after year? Like outraged by injustice, Jack thought, and he thought. Then he got an idea. Yes, why not? Because, of course, Scooby's going to be right there with him. Next.
Archer says, remember that live-action Lion King? Well, it's getting a prequel.
Oh, I remember.
And, of course, it's getting a prequel. Nobody liked it! Ah! Oh, what? You're going to make a prequel to a movie that made $1 billion? Of course it made $1 billion! That's the fucking Lion King! Ah!
Nurse is telling us about the Tim Burton live-action Addams Family show be in development. Yes, we are so aware. We are there for it. Actual good news.
Tell me something to be excited about. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And of course people like to joke about Johnny Depp playing Gomez. But come on, they work so well together. Burton, Depp, there's a reason they appear in so many works together.
And you know what I'd like to see?
What's that?
I'd like to see them cast a woman of color to play Morticia. It is time, and he is getting some crap because apparently he said something stupid, and now people are trying to say that he's racist. I don't want to... Tim Burton.
Oh, God.
Apparently he said that people of color don't fit his aesthetic.
I seem to remember him saying something to the effect of how he's not actively thinking about that kind of thing. And he said this right around the same time that he cast Samuel L. Jackson in Miss Peregrine's. So, yeah, no, it's not that he's racist. It's that's just not something that he's thinking about.
Well, I would like him to be more conscious.
Perhaps. But Morticia...
Because he is such a talented and brilliant man, and I don't think he's racist. And if he said that, then he should correct himself.
No.
In
fact, some people...
I think there are plenty of actresses of color out there who would make a fine Morticia. Y'all, shoot me some names. Name a woman of color that you think would be a good Morticia?
I don't know, because you say Morticia, first thing that pops into my mind is someone who's very pale. Sorry, but that's just kind of the image that comes with Morticia.
There's no reason why we can't have black vampires or black dead people or whatever Morticia's supposed to be.
Technically, no.
They can make her look pale, as in kind of washed out of maybe a grayish tone. I think it would look really good. Oh, Zendaya's too young. Jada Pinkett Smith. Yes, Moonbeam. I am there for a Jada Pinkett Smith Morticia. Although she's so tiny. But she can pull it off.
Yes, that's something else, isn't it?
Think of from Gotham, Jada Pinkett Smith. What was her name?
Yeah, Fish Mooney. Fish Mooney.
Yeah, I can see that translating into a Morticia.
Maybe.
Zoe Saldana, yes.
All right. Yeah. Got the acting chops for that.
Definitely.
But, back to Burton. I remember him getting some flack for showing...
What's whitewashing? Graying her out? Graying a person of color out to make them look pale and dead? No, that's makeup. Okay.
I remember he got a little bit of criticism.
Angela Bassett. Yes, Gabe.
Who?
King Gabe mentioned Angela Bassett. Yes. I don't think Janet Jackson acts. I don't know. She doesn't have.
Bassett.
She doesn't have the.
Don't know her by name.
Oh my God, Angela Bassett.
I mean, maybe I do know her. Just face isn't coming to me.
Oh God, I'm drawing a blank. What else? She's been in everything. She is such a talented actress.
Sorry.
Emma Watson's not a person of color, and I don't want to see her as Morticia anyway.
And let's not show her playing a person of color, please.
No, please. No, that's whitewashing.
So many better things to watch.
I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Lupita, I don't see her having the personality for it. I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot of her range.
Lupita who?
Lupita Nyong'o might be how it's pronounced. Angela Bassett wasn't she in Black Panther? Wasn't she the mom, the mother?
I only saw that once. Couldn't tell you.
Taraji P. Henson, yes! Yes, Taraji P. Henson. I am there for some Taraji P. Henson playing Morticia.
Meow. Sorry.
Yes, she was the mom in Black Panther. Angela Bassett, yeah. I don't see Janet Jackson in Nutty. She might have been in The Nutty Professor, but she's a singer. She's a beautiful singer. I love her voice, but not that. Not that. You gotta have some gravitas to pull off a Morticia.
Gravitas. Yes, that is a good word. That is definitely something that you need for Morticia.
So yeah, but I think my favorite suggestions that I've seen have been Taraji P. Henson and Angela Bassett. Either of them could pull it off.
I guess it's a good thing that I can't disagree
And
with those
Johnny
people.
Johnny Depp can romance the hell out of one of them ladies. I assure you, he's not gonna have a problem with it.
If he's allowed to romance them, that is. I don't think that Gomez was allowed to romance them in the animated film.
Let's bring back the more romantic lover, the dynamic between Gomez and Morticia in the television series.
Yes, Raul Julia and Angelica Houston, they were dynamite together.
Yes, I want to, this relationship, how many memes have you seen talking about their relationship goals? Okay, anyway, back to work. Did you ever do the Shaggy chatting with Peter Venkman? Yes, you did.
Yes, we did that.
Okay, so the next is, from the chat, Vinzini.
Wallace Shawn in Princess Bride.
Very good, you're learning.
Thank you.
Hope for you, yes.
In Christmas Town, Santa was making some toys. And when through the din, he heard a soft noise. He answered the door, and to his surprise, he saw some weird little creatures in strange disguise. And they were inconceivable! And a Lock, Shock, and Barrel said, "You keep on using that word. I don't think that word means what you think it means."
Do you want out? Do you have cat stuff to do? Pardon me. Okay.
And then doors closed.
Yo! Yeah, she'll be back. All right.
What do we
Next
got?
is from a sponsor post. And it is from Grace Barks.
Hello, Grace. Sneer.
The Halloween puppy. Doing puppy play. Let's keep it family friendly.
Oh dear.
Some very low-key puppy play.
Damn it, Grace. They were altogether ugly and rather petite. When they opened their sacks, they yelled trick or treat. Then a confused Santa was shoved into a sack and then taken to Halloween to see Master White Jack. Oh, it feels good.
Oh, the belly rubs. That's your face.
Halloween wipe. Next.
Next is from the chat. And it is Birthday Boy Teague's suggestion. What was that? Shoot. I can't read my handwriting.
Oh no.
Teague, what was it? I put your name by it. Something about... Oh, the Took Our Jobs guy. That was it. I'm going, Took Our John Cruise? What did I write down then? I can't read.
Don't worry, I can read. In Halloween, everyone gathered once more, for they'd never seen a Santa before. And as they cautiously gazed at the strange old man, Jack related to Santa his masterful plan. They took your jobs! They took your job! Took your job! Took your job! Next.
Darn it. Gosh darn it. Next that was from the chat. That was Teague, honorary band camp at the very least. That was pretty funny. Okay, so next is a sponsored post. Get in the basket.
What?
Get in the basket. Next is Rob Thomas. He started off so positively, gave me good voices, and now he has suggested 3, and they are all Bandcamp worthy, so he is triply banned. Rob Thomas's band, beginning with Gilbert Godawful voice.
Okay, this is getting creepy. This really is my doppelganger.
And as per your prediction,
Oh, is she yelling once more?
she's grumbling.
Oh no. My dear Mr. Claus!
Oh my god!
I think it's a crime that you got to be Santa all of the time! Sure would be a different movie if this was the voice of Jack, huh? But now I will give presents, and I will spread cheer! We're changing places! I'm Santa this year! Next.
Hang on. That was so weird. I worry about you, nurse.
You worry about your girlfriend?
I do. I only want good things for her. You deserve better than this, nurse. I'll do it for you because I love you, baby. Okay. Next in Rob Thomas's band post is Derek Savage.
Oh, it's classic.
You know, he named himself with the intent of going into porn. You can't tell me any different. For some reason, he didn't make it. I don't know what the reason was, but for some reason, he couldn't quite find his niche.
Oh, that's real nice.
I don't know. I'm just speculating.
It is
He's got a lot of little dick energy. He puts out a lot of little dick energy. That's all I'm saying. I have no idea the size of it. It could hang down to his knee, and he's still putting out little dick energy. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, I'll bite. What exactly is little dick energy?
Derek Savage.
Explain?
It's the same thing as driving a sports car. Just overconfident. Derek Savage. Putting up your picture in Playgirl, which is a gay magazine, next to your children's books and your novels. They're supposed to be legitimate.
No, that's just more stupid than anything else. Although
little dick energy is
you're
oppressing others to make yourself feel as though you are more powerful.
I was going to say, you're talking about overcompensating. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a nice, pretty sports car. Nothing wrong with that. But when you're pausing your kids' movies so you can show off your Van Halen guitar,
yeah,
or your masterful work with commas in an anti-bullying film, that's sending some kind of weird mixed messages there.
No, there aren't any real women's magazines like Playboy. Playboy is for men. Playgirl is for gay men. Women aren't buying those magazines.
No, instead they're buying 50 Shades.
I started to say we need a little something extra for our entertainment, but
Oh, you got plenty.
not if 50 Shades is what you're comparing it to. Carry on. Daddy Dinky himself. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, carry on. I barely started this one.
Moving on. Are you done? I did not click on you.
It is I who will say Merry Christmas to you, so that you may lie in my coffin, creak doors, and yell boo. And please, Mr. Claus, don't think ill of my plan, for I'll do the best Santa job that I can. God bless. Next.
Next is... Oh, it was something horrible. It was Trump. Triple band, 1, 2, 3, out for the count.
There you go.
And though Jack and his friends thought they'd do a good job, their idea of Christmas was still quite macabre. You know, it doesn't matter how macabre it is, they're doing a tremendous job. They're doing great. They're gonna make Christmas so great. They're gonna give the children of the world all the best presents and then make Easter pay for it.
And I need a bad cap with you, sir.
Oh, so banned.
Next.
Diablo, you gonna get him killed. You'll find out. Alright, next is a chat from the chat. Archer Slam Band, Skeleband, whatever, coming through. This is strictly honorary band camp. He suggested Lucifer Morningstar.
Ah. Is that what Archer desires?
That's what I desire. I don't want to give a care about Archer. Give it to me.
They were packed up and ready on Christmas Eve day when Jack hitched his reindeer to his sleek coffin sleigh. But on Christmas Eve, as they were about to begin, a Halloween fog slowly rolled in. Jack said, "We can't leave, this fog's just too thick. There will be no Christmas, and I can't be Saint Nick." Then a small glowing light pierced through the fog. What could it be? It was Zero, Jack's dog.
His voice. Jeez. His American accent is so freaky. It's just wrong. It's good. Don't get me wrong. He sounds very American, but coming out of his mouth is just wrong. It's a travesty.
It's funny hearing the guys from Monty Python occasionally adopting rather an American accent just for the sake of doing a joke, and you're laughing at that. But to hear Tom Ellison, is that his name?
Tom Ellison, yeah.
Yeah, to hear him suddenly put on an American accent, it's very disconcerting somehow. And and according to American ears, British is supposed to be the bad guy voice. Bad guy voice plus American voice equals, ooh, no, that's not right.
The fluffy reader asks, is that show any good? Lucifer?
Yes.
It is a favorite of both of us. Love Lucifer. It's
very
just,
well done.
Oh, so well done. Highly binge-worthy.
And then you get to the stopping point, and it's like, no! No more binge!
COVID!
But yes, what do we have next?
We have Meowing Luna. Okay, next, that was Loose from Morningstar from Archer.
Yes.
Next we have a sponsored post from Demolisher's Trump.
She said with rolling eyes.
Sexy Starscream witnesses nurse cheat on him for Gilbert Gottfried as the Giant. A lot packed in there. I don't know that that's going to be pulled off. You might have to separate some of them out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back here. I realize that you guys actually can't see my ass when I stand up, so...
Oops. Ah.
What are you doing?
Wrong button.
Oh, no. We have movie sign?
Apparently. So to get you back on, there we are.
Oh, are you here? I had noticed. Hello.
And there's the boop.
Don't stick your ear in my nose. She put my nose in her ear. That's what she does to me when she wants to make sure I hear her purr. If I'm having anxiety or something like that and she's trying to fix me as my therapist, it is her duty. She will jump up on me and stick her nose in my ear and purr really loud. She says, I will fix you, Mama.
I guess if it works.
It does. You're very good at your job. So I just spent $40 in treats. I have to special order these pumpkin crack cat treats. You can't get them in the store. $40 I had to order because I had to get 2 containers of them because they don't never have them in stock. And in the mornings, I mean, when we were having the pumpkin treats, they all came running and they were like, "Oh yay, treats!" And they were so excited. And now Luna's like turning her nose up. Like, ooh, you had the pumpkin treats. I didn't want these.
Because cat.
I think they put crack in the pumpkin treats. Risky's Natural Yums made with real pumpkin, limited edition. Limited edition because crack is expensive and they can't make them year round apparently.
Wow.
$40 I spent on 2 buckets of cat treats. I'm ashamed of myself.
If it helps you feel any better, bear in mind you've got 3 cats that you're dealing with here. Does that help?
No.
No. You're very good at feeling bad about yourself.
I'm gonna have to send some of them to my baby that lives somewhere else now too.
Yeah.
She deserves treats. I miss my pie. Luna and Bobo do not like catnip. Doesn't do anything for them. Paul likes catnip. Pie Wacket likes catnip. Luna and Bobo prefer bleach.
Sorry.
Bleach fumes get them high.
It took me a minute to remember what you were talking about because you told me about that before. But like, bleach. What are you talking about? Oh, right. They don't like bleach. They like bleached floors. There's a difference.
Yes. No, I don't let them have bleach. But I mean, if I clean with bleach and they can smell it,
Here, right, kitties, enjoy.
yay! They will come and roll. No, they don't lick it. They come and roll around on it. Yes, I have tried making them myself, and I will try again. But my first try was a hurried disaster.
You'll make it work, baby. Because look at all
Yes,
that
with
love.
$40 worth of treats. I'm making it work.
Be better, kitty, and settle down.
Ow, you're scratching my boobie. Actually, more my chest, but you get the idea. Don't put your butt in my face. I don't want your butt. No butt.
Here, I'll make it better. Oh, I didn't show myself doing it.
Are you spooky? Are you spooky?
I'm not spooky after now.
Yes, I got Claire's suggestion.
Can we ask what that is?
No, we're not to it yet.
No.
We're getting there.
Anyway, shall we continue? If that's okay with you, Luna.
By the way, we love y'all, but we don't have to do this. So those of you who are like,
Can we get back to it?
you know, I don't have to be here.
Please be here.
I don't have to be here.
But yes, what do we have next?
It was, you haven't done voice. Sexy Starscream witnesses nurse cheat on him for Gilbert Gottfried as the giant.
That's right.
So basically, Sexy Starscream witnessing nurse cheating on him with Gilbert Gottfried and throwing some giants somewhere somehow.
Sure.
Jack said, "Zero, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" And to be so needed was Zero's great dream, so he joyously flew to the head of the team. And as the skeletal sleigh started its ghostly flight, Jack cackled, "There's that smell again!"
And you have to
Merry
sing. Thank you.
Christmas to all and to all a good night.
You're knocking off my headphones, my glasses, and everything. I love you. I know you love me. I feel the love.
Christmas Eve montage.
I need a montage. What is that from? Is it something stupid?
First it was from South Park, and then it was recycled into Team America World Police.
Okay, so it's something stupid. Gotcha.
Hey, that's not stupid. Shut up.
Next is from the chat. It may be an entry into Bandcamp. I don't know. I'm not sure which one he's talking about. Maybe you can think of a sea lion? But you've never reviewed anything with a sea lion in it.
Yes, I have.
No, it wasn't a sea lion, was it? What was it, dear? You remember?
It's an elephant seal.
Went a long way for that joke, I think.
Round the horn. Through the glen.
I was going to say, well, yes, I have done a movie that involved a sea lion. Tappy Toes, you may recall.
Oh, yes,
Lucky Marble! That guy. But
Maybe that's the one.
Oh, you're talking about the elephant seal. Are you talking about the elephant seal? I don't know what we're talking about. What was the post for?
It says sea lion from Home Cruise.
It says sea lion. Okay, I'm just going to assume that you're talking about the actual sea lion. So let us go along with that. 'Twas the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings all hung by the chimney with care. When opened that morning would cause such a scare. Ah!
Hello, Killer Katie.
Hello,
She
Killer
has
Katie.
joined us. Something about penguins. Of course, you mentioned penguins the moment I show up. Okay. Or I don't necessarily associate you with penguins, but
What we got
there you
next?
have it. Nurse your mess. Okay, next is a sponsor post from ATM. Bobsheaux being a charming werewolf for Raven.
Charming werewolf.
Charming werewolf.
The children, all nestled so snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. The moon... Oh crap, here we go! Excuse me. The moon that hung over the new-fallen snow cast an eerie pall over the city below, and Santa Claus's laughter now sounded like groans, and the jingling bells like chattering bones.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Oh yes, you will take it, won't you?
Watch it now.
Next.
Next is from the chat, Judge Doom.
Oh God. And what to their wandering eye should appear but a coffin sleigh with skeleton deer, and a skeletal driver so ugly and sick, they knew in a moment this can't be Saint Nick!
Well, Welcome to the chat, Selena. We will get to your sponsored post, but I'm not 100% sure that he knows that one. Let's find out. You're not doing it now. You've got a ways to go, but do you know the Grand High Witch from the original Witches movie?
I do not.
Okay, so...
Sorry, Selena.
She says, also, if you could tear apart the crappy remake in a review at some point, that'd be great. I'm gonna watch it. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna give it a chance. It may be crap. I've watched plenty of crap. I'll be alright. God knows. Anyway, we watch crap and find other crap that we have to watch while we're watching that crap. The crap multiplies. It's sentient.
Crap squared.
Crap squared. It happened. It happened just a couple days ago, day or so ago.
It happens every time.
We're like, oh, this is a new company. Oh, what
What
else
did
have
they do?
done? Oh my God, what else? Oh no! So he added 2 things to the list. Anyway.
And as I said in the credits for a Halloween puppy, yes, at some point I am going to have to do an Easter Bunny puppy.
So yeah, Selena, Celine, is it Celine or Selena? It's Selena Lee.
Selena
Give
Lee.
me your another, give me another voice suggestion to replace that one, since that was the only one you were asked for.
And yes, your knowledge of crap has so greatly expanded since you've started dating me. You once thought that Starship Troopers was the worst movie you ever saw. That's cute.
That's part of why Bobsheaux and I are together. Is he asked me, he was trying to impress me, because I had impressed him with my work.
Very much so.
And he was trying to impress me with his. So he says, think of the worst movie you could think of. Tell me the worst movie you could think of, and I'll review it for you. So he did Starship Troopers for me. And then proceeded to show me that it was not, that it could be so much worse.
It was such a cakewalk.
I bet you laughed and laughed the entire time.
Oh, I did. I did. Although,
she's so innocent. So unsullied.
Although, in a retrospect, now that you bring it up, I wish this was one of the movies that I actually had a chance to watch with you. Because it is true about our song, Baby, I Love to See You Smile. But your cringing is so very entertaining.
What you got?
Oh no, there's that guy who's getting his brain sucked out. Flunk. She has to mute for some reason.
Just a moment.
Just a moment, everybody.
My dog knocked on the door with her tail.
Did she want to join in on the Halloween fun too?
I sent her on her way. I ain't got time for that.
But Mama, love, I'm so alone out here.
Anyway, what do we have next?
What did you just do?
Judge Doom was the last thing that we did.
Okay. So okay, we will wait, Demolisher, for when you get back at me when you're back, and when I get to any more of yours, I will skip them. This next one is from our first for the evening from Colin Warmbrought.
Hello, Colin.
Groovy Gizmo as singing Elvis Presley.
What?
What? Really? Oop, I can't help you right now. I can't hold you right now. I'm trying to work. I know it just looks like I'm sitting in front of the computer and talking to myself. But I promise I'm trying to work.
From house to house with juice and joy, Jack happily issued a present a toy. A rooftop to rooftop, he jumped the scabs, leaving presents. Seemed to be straight from a crypt. Merry Christmas!
That was adorable.
Groovy gizmo.
Next is Charlie Brown. This is from the chat. You do Charlie Brown?
Very ineptly, but then that might be enough for him. I don't know.
This is from the chat, so give it your best.
Unaware that the world was in panic and fear, Jack merrily spread his own brand of cheer. He visited the house of Susie and Dave. They got a Gumby and Pokey from the grave. Then on to the home of little Jane Neiman. She got a baby doll possessed by a demon. Good grief. That's all that he has to say
Yes,
about
Trixie, that did sound a little bit like Bobby's World. I agree.
that. Same guy.
And Nurse asks, have you ever heard of the George Lucas animated fairy movie, Strange Magic?
Heard of it. That is actually a request from my sister. Have not seen it yet, so can't do any voices for that, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Ben!
Thank you, Ben.
Since Halloween is nearly upon us, I believe some monstrous mashups are in order.
Oh no.
Beginning with Senor Cartage as Dr. Frankenstein.
Card Gauge, not Cartage.
Pardon me. I have no idea who it is.
You will know. You will know. A monstrous train with tentacle tracks. A ghoulish puppet wielding an axe. A man-eating plant disguised as a wreath. And a vampire teddy bear with very sharp teeth. Oh, it's alive, it's alive. Man, so cool. Next.
Next in the sponsored post from Ben is Torgo combined with Homestar and Brent being dragged away by the lady in the lake. What? Man, you're better than this.
Okay. So it's Torgo as Homestar and Brent, is that right?
Combination Torgo and Homestar. Oh, hang on, let me read it again. Torgo combined with Homestar and Brent being dragged away by the lady in the lake. Lady in the lake. La, la, la.
There were screams of terror, but Jack didn't hear it. He was too involved with his own Christmas spirit. Jack finally looked down from his dark, starry fright and saw the commotion. The noise. That was the lady in the lake getting beat. So now I'm dead.
That called for bubbles.
Yay! Give me that!
Oh, I mean, bubble, bubbly bubble, double bubble. Next.
From the chat. Oh, pardon me. No, I coughed. It's not nearly as cute. Hup.
Hup.
The paladin.
Could you scoot a little to your left, please? Yes, your left. There you go.
Luna wants out again.
Of course she does.
Don't come back. You're like...
There we go.
Doing hop. Why, they celebrating! It looked like such fun! They're thanking me for good job I done, 'cause I'm paladin!
Paladin!
But what he thought were fireworks of goodwill were bullets and missiles tended to kill! Oh no!
Next.
Next is from a sponsored post. First sponsored post of the night from Taranga.
Taranga.
Beginning with Angelina Jolie's Maleficent calling out her curse. That is the request. The one request.
Then amidst the barrage of artillery fire, Jack urged Zero to go higher and higher, and away they all flew like the storm of a thistle, until they were hit by a well-guided missile. As they fell on the cemetery way out of sight, all was heard, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." So yeah, Jack's dead now. Hooray! Next.
That
The
Next
worst
is on
tragedy
chat.
of our times.
Next is from the chat. Put the story aside and just do this, because Nurse has got issues. Starscream slapping Nurse, saying, "I think you're hysterical," and Nurse saying, "Ooh, Starcream, Starcream."
Whoa!
Starscream, I love you. Is this from something?
I don't know. It
I
doesn't
think
sound
you're
familiar.
slapping her. I think you're hysterical. And then say, "Oh, I love you." That from something, or is it just from the weird mind of Nurse?
I think it's just for the weird mind of Nurse, who is indeed
We did say something
hysterical.
about Starcream another time, didn't we? Or something.
I think you did. And by the way, Nurse, I love you too. Next.
Oh, you did it already?
I called her hysterical, yes. Because she is.
Okay, so next is we're going to do an actual reading. Claire's band. Sexy grown-up Elmo. Thinking this is Halloween. After meeting Sweetler. So I guess you should maybe react to sexy grown-up Elmo as Sweetler. Hi, Sweetler!
Jack pulled himself up on a large stone cross, and from there he reviewed his incredible loss.
Wow, adult Elmo sounds so weird.
What a shame. He grew up and his balls still didn't drop.
Well, no, they dropped significantly. It's just not enough.
I thought I could be Santa. I had such belief. Jack was confused and filled with great grief. Not knowing where to turn, he looked toward the sky. Then he slumped on the grave and started to cry. And as Zero and Jack lay crumpled on the ground, they suddenly heard a familiar sound. Exquisite.
Claire is banned. Banned Claire. And then Archer Skelevan says, "Elmo's holiday. I don't want to hear him getting his candle blown out."
Ah!
Banned.
Damn it, Archer. Next.
Oh. Next is a sponsored post. I'm sure that'll be fun. It's Grace Sparks.
Hello, Grace. Oh, that's a fun face.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I believe we're in the Disney Monster Land. Beginning with Micula.
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 My dear Jack, says Santa, I applaud your intent. I know wreaking such havoc was not what you meant, blah. And so you were sad and feeling quite blah. But taking over Christmas was the wrong thing to do, blah. Ha ha. Sorry, blah, that was it.
Next.
Dragon Donald.
What?
Donald Duck, but as a dragon.
Pass. I can't do regular Donald even. Sorry.
Yeah.
I really gotta learn how to do that.
I hit the wrong button. God bless America. Goofblin. Goblin Goofy.
I hope you realize Halloween's the right place for you. There's a lot more Jack that I'd like to say, but now I must hurry for it's Christmas Day.
And then he falls out of his sleigh.
No!
It was from the Mad Monster Party review. There's a scene where a character slaps another and somehow she loves him.
Okay, so what? Do you want your sexy Starscream to sound like Felix Flanken? Because I don't think you're really too into him.
This is nurse we're talking about. You never know.
Fair point.
Okay, and finally, Minotaur.
I'm not sure what a Minotaur sounds like, but
Well, they're the dudes with bull upper bodies and heads.
yeah, I know that, but what do they sound like? I don't know. How do I combine that with Minnie Mouse?
They're badass.
Badass Minnie. There you go.
Yes, badass Minnie.
Then he jumped in his sleigh with a wink of his eye. He said, "Merry Christmas!" and he bid them goodbye. Well, riding away on her Harley, I guess. I don't know.
And I gotta say, Santa is supposed to be very consoling to Jack, who is at his lowest point here, but he just looks really pissed off. Hey, what are you doing taking over Christmas? You suck, Jack. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're sorry. Next. Final voice for the story.
Final voice from the story.
Yes.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, the original poem had no Oogie Boogie or anything.
Frank Nelson's ghost.
Yes, yes. Back home, Jack was sad. But then, like a dream, Santa brought Christmas to the land of Halloween. Oh, yes.
Spooky. Very good.
And thus was Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Now what are we reading?
Now, we are moving into Scary Stories 3! More tales to chill your bones! Bum, bum, bum! Hey! Get off my lawn! What do we got next?
Next is, that was Frank Nelson's ghost. So the next one is a sponsored post. What do you want? From ATM.
Thank you, ATM.
Scooby-Doo playing video games with Slimer.
Okay. Trying to remain spoiler/opinion free in the case I review whatever movie I just happen to be talking about at the time. But again, my god, the movie needed this kind of imagery. Look at that! Why didn't this get into the movies? But we got Scooby-Doo playing video games with Slimer. And they are taking us into Boo Men. Is that like the Boo Men group thing live in Vegas? I don't know.
The girl was late getting home from supper, so she took a shortcut through the cemetery. But it made her nervous. When she saw the other girl ahead of her, she hurried to catch up.
Do you mind if I walk with you? She asked. Walking through the cemetery at night scares me.
to. Next is from the chat. Ow, Luna, you're poking me.
Well, of course, she's got the pokies.
Yes. Puppy Monkey Baby.
What?
Puppy Monkey Baby. Do you know it?
No.
I think it's a thing.
Or...
Is it from your review?
I'm afraid to mention what I think they might be talking about. Do you remember a couple streams ago we rediscovered... I can't say it! No, I don't want to! Then we're gonna have to do it! Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's from this. It's from a Kickstart energy drink or Super Bowl booze ad, from Mountain Dew commercial.
Okay, no idea what it is then. Never mind.
He doesn't watch football, much like not even the Super Bowl.
No, Super Bowl, I'm working.
Yes, he is bringing pizza to drunk people on Super Bowl Sunday. That's like a holiday. No pizza guy gets Super Bowl Sunday off.
Everybody works on Super Bowl, everybody works on Halloween, everybody works on Christmas for some reason.
No Christmas Eve. No Christmas. Aren't y'all closed on one of those days?
No.
No, okay. You usually get Christmas Day off. You usually get Christmas Eve off or Christmas Day.
I think we even do Thanksgiving.
No, you're closed on Thanksgiving, for sure.
We are.
Yes.
Okay. I honestly don't remember if we are, and I just happen to get that day off because not everyone's going to be needed on Thanksgiving. But yeah, I do know for sure that at least Christmas Eve, Halloween, and Super Bowl, everyone works. Because everyone has to have their Christmas pizza.
Okay, good night, ATM. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, ATM. Be sure to catch the stream on the download this Saturday. And happy Halloween to you.
Yes. So, you don't know who Puppy Monkey Baby is.
Moving on.
Moving on. Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka.
I know what you mean, the other girl said. I used to feel that way when I was alive. Good line for him, right? There are all sorts of things that scare us. The dead scare us, for one day we will be dead like they are. The dark scares us, for we don't know what is waiting in the dark. At night the sounds of leaves rustling, or branches groaning, or someone whispering makes us uneasy. So do footsteps coming closer. So do strange figures we think we see in the shadows. A human, maybe, or a big animal, or some horrible thing we can barely make out. Yes, Willy Wonka talking to us about what scares us. I'll just be over here then.
Next is a sponsored post from... Oh wait, it's not... No, I have to skip that one. That was Demolisher. You're not back, are you, Demolisher?
Uh-oh.
I said, wait. It's first sponsored post of the night from King Gabe!
King Gabe!
Getting with Eddie Murphy as a drunk Beetlejuice.
Oh, Lord. People call these creatures we think we see Boo Man. We imagine them, they say, but now and then a Boo Man turns out to be real. Queer happenings scare us too. We hear the boy or girl who was raised by an animal, a human being like us who yelps and howls and runs on all fours. The thought of it makes our flesh crawl. Next.
Sage Ladin has joined us for the first time and
Hello,
says
Sage.
that your Alpha and Omega reviews are hilarious.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that you could find my pain so entertaining.
Those did hurt.
Ugh.
The next one in King Gabe's sponsor post is Scooby-Doo as a crazy grandmother.
What? I seriously needed to stop being surprised by what Gabe has for us. Just embrace the madness.
Welcome, Kent, and also first time in the chat during the live stream.
Ah, hello, Kent. Let's Let's see.
We hear of insects that make their nests in a person's body, or of a nightmare that comes true, and we shudder. If such things really do happen, then they could happen to us. Yikes!
Next.
Next is, in King Gabe sponsor post, Jack Skellington flirting with Raven.
Bit of a stretch there. I'll see what I can do. It is from such fears that scary stories grow. This is the third book of such stories I have collected. I learned some of them from people I met. I found others, tales that had been written down, in folklore archives and in libraries. As we always do with tales we learn, I have told them in my own way. And what we have next, Sally?
Mario fan says, I've been a fan before of Bob even before I met Raven. Or no, I've been a fan before Bob even met Raven. Funny thing, I learned who she was thanks to Bob. Thank you, Bob, for introducing me to such a lovely lady. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Next,
from King Gabe sponsored post is probably something strange. Uma, no, not too strange. Uma singing Poor Unfortunate Souls.
some stories in this book have been told, only in recent times.
Is that how Uma would sing it?
What?
That's how Uma would sing it.
That's how a white guy would sing Uma singing it, yes. Leave me alone. Or did she sing it and I'm just not thinking of it?
No.
No?
But she did What's My Name? What's My Name?
Loser. That's what your name is.
No! Uma was a cool character. It's not her fault.
Oh, yes, of course. It's never the character's fault. It's the writing.
Was it?
No, it wasn't. She presented herself as something cool, completely unearned. You have not earned your coolness, madam. Oh yeah, I just lost my hostage, and all my plans are going to crap. What's my name? Loser!
Still think she's cool.
What?
I said I still think she's cool. Apparently there's a video of Uma singing Poor Unfortunate Souls. We have not seen it. So, and it probably won't let you post it in the thing. I'd like to see it.
There's an entire universe of Descendants crap that we haven't seen. Grace,
alright, here, this might be a stretch for you.
I'm sorry, before we continue, Grace, I'm sorry, I have not yet seen the Halloween Descendants thing. Really busy right now. And it's Descendants Halloween that looks like a Robot Chicken sketch, except it's done in total sincerity. It's like, no, I don't want to watch. Why do you make me watch it now? Ugh.
This is the one that will convert you.
Oh yes, I'm sure it will be.
Now, I don't know if you can pull this one off, the final one in King Gabe's first sponsored post. But try hard. Dig deep. Harry Hook as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Ooh. Tricky.
How? So tricky, yes.
But others have been part of our folklore for as long as we know. As one person told another, the details may have changed, but the story itself has not. For what once frightened people still frightens them. It's just Harry Hook downplayed. It's just
Yeah.
a whole lot less of this.
I can't imagine where he got his inspiration to play Harry Hook.
Hi, I'm Harry Hook, but with dignity, eh?
Nah, it's definitely the other way around. Okay. So next one is from the chat, Inigo Montoya.
I thought at first that one of these stories I found was a modern story. It is the one I call the bus stop. I then discovered that a similar story had been told 2,000 years earlier in ancient Rome. But the young woman involved was named Fignon, not Joanna, as she is in our story. My name is the storyteller. You spoiled my story. Prepare to die.
Next is a sponsored post. Second one of the night from Somewhere Man.
Thank you, Ben.
I'm on a
She's bubbled. That's what she's on.
Star cream. I'm on a Homestar
Bubble Hut
Halloween.
Star Cream. Ew.
Homestar Halloween kick.
Nice.
Can you do the voice of the Gibbles painting with the torch?
Ghibli's painting, yes.
Oh, Ghibli's painting.
And yes, you guessed it. It gave me the Ghibli's.
Are the stories in this book true? The one I call The Trouble is true. I can't be sure about the others. Most many have little time on truth, but strange things sometimes happen, and people love to tell them and turn them into even better stories. Come on in here.
Wah! Ghibli.
And Ben says, I'd also like to request the ghost of Strong Sad and our worst friend, Sickly Sam.
Nowadays, most people say that they don't believe in ghosts and queer happenings and such. Yet they still fear the dead and the dark, and they still see Boo men waiting in the shadows. And they still tell scary stories, just as people always have. I bury myself alive on Tuesdays.
Did you do Sickly Sam too?
That was him, yes.
Okay.
And that was our little introduction there. Now we begin with our first story, The Appointment.
Let us have Wolfabob, please.
Wolfabob. And this shows how either busy I've been of late, or lazy, I don't know, take your pick. He is still a poodle.
Haven't used him yet. Used him since.
Nope.
He'll probably stay a poodle
Probably see a poodle.
until you use him again.
Ugh. When I use him again, you mean? Damn it, 100% Wolf series. Why are you a series?
Because Wolfabob needs the work.
I guess. There's some sick filmmaker down in Australia who said, Oi, you know, I really like that Bobsheaux fella. I gotta make a brand new show just for him, eh?
And strangely, I find that sexy. It's kind of sexy. I can't help it. Australian accent. That was like my first.
Okay, calm down, you.
Past the just usual sounds. But,
Yeah.
woo, that Australian accent changed my life.
That's not enough. Oh, what is it? Okay, Wolfabob. Where poodle?
Home Cruise is also saying Willow is making a TV show. Disney, no, that's not what it says.
What?
Hang on. I'm very bubbled. Disney Plus is making a TV show from Willow.
Willow. Okay.
Okay, anyway, this is supposed to be
Are
Wolfabob
they
with a
getting Warwick
British
Davis for
accent.
it? A Wolfabob
Can
in
there
what
be
accent?
any other? Wolfabob with a British accent.
Wolfabob with a British accent. Here we go. A 16-year-old boy worked on his grandfather's horse farm. One morning, he drove a pickup truck into town on an errand. While he was walking along the main street, he saw death. Death beckoned to him. I'm Death, and I'm beckoning to you. Oh, there, I hoped you wouldn't do that, please. I'm beckoning you. Oh, that's all right, I suppose. Next.
Okay, so the next one is a sponsored post, and since Demolisher's back, we'll do his.
Ah, there we go.
and then he's promptly banned.
In and out you go.
I don't even know who this is. This sounds like it's going to be bad. Deep Wang from Bayformers 3 getting frisky with Raven.
He doesn't even have that thick of an accent, Bay. Why would you make him Deep Wang? Why would you make him this little Chinese stereotype when he's like nothing?
I'm not letting you out again. Go lay on the bed.
I'm sorry, what was the second part of this post?
Getting frisky with Raven.
Frisky with Raven, right. His grandfather gave him the truck. No, wait, wrong passage, there it is. The boy drove back to the farm as fast as he could and told his grandfather what had happened. Give me the truck, he begged. I'll go to the city. He'll never find me there. And, to quote Spoonie here, Deep Wang! Ah!
Mario fan said, that sounds like a porn name. I think that was the point.
No. Do you know what it was? It was supposed to be a reference to Deep Throat, the guy behind the Watergate scandal. Michael Bay, you have absolutely no respect for the intelligence of the teen audience that you're pandering to. Who in your audience do you think is going to understand Watergate? Seriously. That was a stupid reference. Next.
Next is... That was a sponsored post.
Yes, by
Yes, okay.
A Demolisher's Trump, I think, was it?
Yes. So the next is from from the chat. We're going to be taking chat requests for about 30 more minutes, and then we got to shut it down.
Very good.
Sponsored posts, you keep going until y'all are done.
5-hour stream last week.
Now that was partially some technical difficulties.
Yes.
Or no, that was Raven difficulties.
Still,
Old Nick.
Old Nick, oh boy.
Old Nick.
His grandfather gave him the truck and the boy sped away. After he left, his grandfather went into town looking for death. When he found him, he asked, "Why did you frighten my grandson that way? He's only 16. He's too young to die." "I'm sorry about that," said Death. "I didn't mean to beckon to him, but I was supposed to see him here. You see, I have an appointment with him this afternoon. In the city."
That's nice. And this next story, The Bus Stop, starts with Booo. Why does
I
she
have to
giggle?
write that down. I love you, nurse.
Oh my.
Next, okay, that was what was that you just did?
That was Old Nick, who was actually
Old
Santa
Nick.
Claus.
Okay, so the next one is ATM, Luna being a true hero. I don't know if he was just making a comment or if it was a voice suggestion, so do heroic Luna.
Ed Cox was driving home from work in the rainstorm. While he waited for a traffic light to change, he saw a young woman standing alone at a bus stop. She had no umbrella and was soaking wet, so he put on his super cape and he flew her home because I'm heroic. Whee!
There's heroic Luna, I guess.
I heroically give you my butt.
She is a hero.
Hmm?
She is a hero.
Yes, she is. Because therapist.
She is my therapist.
Hey, you having a bad day? Uh-oh, I'll take it away. Here we go.
Next is, I think this is going to be funny, so if this is going to be band camp, it's going to have to be honorary band camp.
Aren't they all?
Killer Katie with Bobby Wobbly's World.
What the hell?
You gonna do Bobby Wobbly as Bobby or Bobby as Bobby Wobbly?
Are you going toward Fairy Tale Code? Yes, I am, she said. Would you like a ride home? I would, she said, and she got in. My name is Joanna Fanny. Thank you for rescuing me. Do you like bubbles?
Woo! We did it!
I have to pee.
Code Brent, everybody!
There was a little stream that fell into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake.
It's always Bobby Wobbly. Why is it always... It's always Bobby Wobbly or... or Chris Rock. How does that happen? Yes, Trixie Murray, Code Brent 1. Be sure to keep tally, everybody. Damn Bubbles, says Raven. Yes. Damn Bubbles indeed. Again, YouTube is so friggin' weird. I had to approve Moonbeam87's comment. Do you like Polish conies? No idea what Polish conies are, but somehow that sounds untoward by the YouTube algorithm. What is that? Bobsheaux, what would you do if someone started a petition for an Alpha and Omega live-action remake? I would track them down and probably set them on fire. No! No! Leave it alone! Let it die! Archer says, I specifically remember a particular Russian cool cat assassin doing one hell of a number. That is true. And Mario Fan says, this is why I became a fan of you both. Because you like seeing Raven run off to use the bathroom. You're a sick man. You're sick. Thank you for being sick. That's almost my entire audience right there. I think Polish conies are just hot dogs, says Cheatsy the Pimp 2. Sounds tasty. By the way, not cool that you sent me this movie, says Grace, which I don't think I can talk about because it's still definitely on the table. Our friendship is on the line because of it. JK, we're cool. Of course we're cool. The Fluffy Reader says, I always liked Raven's avatar. I like her too. Isn't she pretty? Mwah. Kissing her right on her pointy beak there. Killer Katie is banned for Bobby Wobbly's World, says Raven. Yes, Katie, there you go. You're banned. Shay Cartoon Girl says, hey, want something truly horrifying? There's a Furby movie, and it's even worse than you think. I don't know, I can imagine quite a bit. King Gabe asks, how would I react to Derek Savage directing Bayformers? Ooh. Hopefully I could get a sick laugh out of it like I could with Cool Cat, because it couldn't be good. That's the only entertainment value that can be found in that, I'm sure. Raven wants to see the Furby movie. No! No, Raven, no! It's gonna be horrible and you're gonna blame me for it! Oh, it appears we have a sponsored post from a goat bloke who I don't recall seeing in chat before. Hello, goat. If this is your if this is your first time in chat, then hello and welcome. Be sure to @Raven when she gets back in here so you can give her a voice request. Hated to see any sponsored post going to waste there, but thank you. I have an animated nightmare for you, says Archer Skillaband. Keep an eye out for Bobbleheads, the movie, when it comes out in December. Oh yeah. We've seen the trailer for Bobbleheads. Somehow that's a thing. Oh. On the one hand, I love the Lego Movie for definitively proving that you can make a good movie out of anything. On the other hand, I hate the Lego Movie because it proved that you can make a movie out of anything! Bobbleheads! What can you do with this concept? Where can you go? Just, ugh. John Kennedy says that his video crew are going to be making a mockumentary about a monster that stalks the forests of Ypsilanti. Awesome, awesome. Here's hoping that the monster is delightfully scary, or hopefully, or delightfully comical. Not sure how mockumentaries work in the pursuit of monsters, but best of luck to you, sir. Do you want Elmer Fudd go hunting and turn out those annoying aging wolf cubs into a little lovely fur coat that is to be sold to Cruella de Vil? Yeah, sure, why not, Kent? Ben says, ever hear of Furby Island? That's worthy of a review one of these days. Oh no. Yes, it's always a paradox, says Margot Fan. How to make anthro characters with beaks kiss. It's weird enough making any anthro animal kiss, because most animals don't have lips that can, like, mold and be expressive or pout or anything like that. Bizarre. But, yes, kissing the beak. How do we do that? That kind of worked, I suppose. I don't know. Adorable Nurse asks, do I know why Tim Burton hasn't made another stop-motion animation movie? I love his style so much. I love it too. And the weird vibe that stop-motion gives is certainly a perfect fit for Burton. I wish I knew what happened with the Addams Family, because he was slated to direct a stop-motion version of that, as opposed to the CGI dumpster fire that we got with 2019. But why he hasn't done one of late? They're really expensive. I know that much. The last one that he did was Frankenweenie, which was 7 years apart from Corpse Bride. So he might be due for another one really soon. I don't know. But timing's about right. But, yes, we need to keep stop motion alive, and Tim Burton certainly knows how to do that. You keep on doing that, sir. That is your niche. Old Man Root Beer, can you ban that stupid cloud with legs? I mean, dog, he keeps eating my pine cones. We shall see. And Raven loves Furbies. Of course she does, because she hates being called cute herself, but she loves all things that are small and fluffy and adorable. Wonderful, wonderful paradox, my lady is. Oh my god. Zachary and the Spooky Raboot says, the director of Food Fight is producing Bobbleheads the movie. That makes so much sense. Sir, I admire you for wanting to pursue your dreams, particularly as a filmmaker. That's a very difficult field to get into. Please stop. Nobody wants you to do this. It's not working. Just retire somewhere, please. Ugh. Just don't. Gray says my friend Maya is terrified of Furbies. Then again, she's afraid of animatronics. And
I love Furby.
I love Furby.
I love Furbies.
She said while drunk.
I am not.
I'm not you, drunkar. I'm just very, very, very bubbled.
Sorry, I was texting my oldest kid. Okay.
Checking up on the pie.
Where are we? What are we doing?
The last thing we did was Bobby Wobbly's World.
Bobby Wobbly's World. Were you done with that? That was adorable.
Do you like Bobbies?
And Goat Bloke. I
Yes.
did not get a voice suggestion from you.
Yes, go bloke, give Raven a voice, please.
Yes, we will come back to you.
But yes, we're moving on with who?
That was from chat. So the next is a sponsored post from Demolisher's Phone. Jack Sparrow as French Chris Rock.
What?
Blame Gabe.
I'm Ed Cox, he said, and you're welcome. On the way they talked and talked. She told him about her family and her job, where she had gone to school, and he told her about himself. By the time we got to her house, the rain had stopped. I am tired of the rain. Tired of the rain.
That was
Very
awful.
good. Very good. We had some Chris Rock right after Bobby Wobbly's World, so ha! You didn't get me.
And out she goes again.
No, you didn't get me. Neener.
For now.
So next is from the chats. Chris Rock is Cousin It. I did not plan that.
What?
Chris Rock as Cousin It.
Okay. I got it. It says, would you like to go tomorrow after work? I'd love to. So ask them to meet at the bus stop. It's near her office. It's such a good time. You went up many times after that. Many times you go to the bus and stop the way to go. And like your boy each time you saw her.
So what do you think, baby? Is that better than Snoop Dogg?
He wasted Snoop Dogg. Next is a sponsored post from Demolisher's Trump.
Oh, we did him. We just did him. Or did he do another one right after
Another
himself?
one. I don't think I saw it, Nicholas. I don't think I have any written down for you.
Uh-oh.
Nope, not yet. Okay. Ba-dum. Horny Unicorn is Santa Paws. You're a sick man.
Sorry, did you say and Santa Paws or as Santa Paws?
As.
What?
As. Yes, Super Disney fan. He's doing that one. No, go on. Carry on. Do your job.
But one night, when they had a date to go out, Joanna did not appear. Ed waited at the bus stop for almost an hour. Maybe something is wrong, he thought, and drove to her house in Farmington. I'm Santa Paws. Ho, ho,
Oh, oh, oh. Yo. Next is, what was that? Was that from the chat? Oh, that was a sponsored post. Whew, breathing.
That was a squeak.
Breathing is fun. Let's do that. Wacko Warner.
Wacko Warner. Don't think I've done it before. Give him a shot.
An elder woman came to the door. "I'm Ed Cox," he said. "Maybe Joanna told you about me. I had a date with her tonight. We were supposed to meet at the bus stop near her office, but she didn't show up. Is she alright?"
Excellent.
Okay, hang on. Next is, what was that?
That was Wacko Warner.
Okay. From the sponsored post by Grace Barks. Beginning with the Halloween Hound.
The woman looked at him as if he had said something strange. "I'm Joanna's mother," she said slowly. "Joanna isn't here now, but why don't you come in?" It either made her
the
get a
ghost
better
puppy.
agent. What?
Pip the ghost puppy.
Pip. the name that automatically makes you beaten up by everybody.
Ed pointed to a picture on the mantel. "That looks just like her," he said. "It did once," her mother replied, "but that picture was taken when she was your age, about 20 years ago."
And the final voice for this story?
Tiny and Pioopie's puppies trick-or-treating.
Grace, I hate you. P-U-P? Really? Okay, first there was dog number 1. Brody. I am not calling him by his nickname, damn it.
A few days later, she was waiting in the rain at the bus stop. A car hit her, and she was killed.
Car was totally cherry. And can't remember the name of the stupid one that was supposed to be the mouthpiece for the writers.
Democracy. It just works.
Taking us into Faster and
My
Faster.
face hurts. Oh.
Sam and his cousin Bob were walking in the woods. The only sounds were leaves rustling, and now and again, a bird chirping. "It's so quiet here," Bob whispered. And now moving on to Rosie, the most awesome one ever. Because I'm Rosie. But that soon changed. After a few minutes, the two boys started whooping and hollering and chasing one another around. Because I'm awesome, don't you get it?
And
Okay.
and ending on Cindy, who had to be named after Cindy Lou Who because she's the good one.
Sam ducked behind a tree. When Bob came by, Sam jumped out at him. Then Bob raised his head and hid behind a bush. When he looked down, there at his feet was an old drum. And maybe some North Pole reindeer poop! Tastes like toothpaste!
Thanks, movie. We needed that. Next.
Is it another story, or you said that was the final one for the story?
We ended the last story a few voices ago. Now we're in Faster and Faster.
Oh, okay.
Next voice, please.
Finally, in the sponsor post from Grace Barks, is you turning into a werewolf.
Werewolf.
Were-dog.
Just say a were-dog, okay?
Werewolf.
Or a werewolf, please.
Moonbeam says P.U.P. as Will I Am.
What?
Will I Am from the Black Eyed Peas? Drawing a blank. I think it's the Black Eyed Peas, yes. His name, his stage name is Will.I.Am.
Yeah.
Instead of William.
Ugh. Really,
Hey,
dude?
he's cool. Shut up. He's cool. Don't even.
I'm evening.
No. You don't know.
Sam, see what I found? He called. It looks like a tom-tom. I bet it's 100 years old. Look at the red stains on it, said Sam. I bet it's somebody's blood. Let's get out of here!
Aww. He's so cute and fluffy.
I'm adorable.
Yeah.
And still wearing his vampire suit. Because, again, either I'm really busy or really lazy. Take your pick.
He'll probably wear the vampire suit until it's time to use him again for a different ritual.
Just flies right off. I love it.
Okay, that was the end of that sponsored post, so we remove that and go to something from the chat. Ooh, it was time. Sexy Jerome trick-or-treating at Nurse and Raven's house, and he offers us lollipops.
And what?
And he offers us lollipops.
Oh my.
I'm ready.
But Bob could not resist trying the drum. He sat on the ground and held it between his legs.
He beat on it with one hand. Then the other. Slowly at first. Then faster. Faster. Almost as if he could not stop.
Lollipop ladies?
Whew.
And now time for me to totally ruin this. I beat slowly, 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 beating faster.
I asked for so little. The original request from my love, Nurse, did not include me, so I kind of put myself into the story.
Of course.
It was just her house, because she's being selfish, but that's okay. I give everything.
That's okay. He moved in a few months ago. It's your house, too.
Okay, so next is sponsored post, again from Grace Sparks. Oh boy. Get ready, you know where we're going.
Uh-oh.
Puppy Paws wanting to take over Halloween. So basically, Puppy Paws as...
Puppy paws.
Yeah. I
He's...
was trying to say it's Jack Skellington, but no, he wanted to take over Christmas.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Puppy Paws, yeah, but the reverse Jack or something.
Exactly.
Suddenly there were shouts in the woods and the sound of hoofbeats. A cloud of dust rose from behind a line of trees. Then men on horseback galloped toward them. "Bob, let's go," Sam shouted. He began to run. "Hurry!"
Yeah, good job, kid. You just evoked the wrath of the Headless Horseman. Next.
Next is, it's Grace's sponsored post, Werewolf You being accepted by the Arphabots.
Ugh.
Congratulations, Werewolf Bobsheaux.
Oh, hooray. I still wanted to be a part of the Arphabots. I'm clutching a dog.
Elsa Wolf M says, for a second I thought it was just me after only one glass of wine. Things were black and white, and then I realized it was supposed to be like that. Take that vintage. You thought you were packing a punch. One glass? Took the color out of your world. Dang, girl.
Our streams are hallucinatory.
No, it's that wine. Did you bring enough for everybody?
Trick or treat.
Just a season.
Okay, I've just been accepted by the Arphabots. Lucky me. Bob dropped the drum and ran after him. Sam heard the twang of a bow firing an arrow. Then he heard Bob scream. When Sam turned, he saw Bob pitch forward, dead. Thank you, Story. You killed Bob.
Now you're supposed to end with Arthrobots transform and roll over. Resurrect him.
Anybody know any spells of a necromancy? Or maybe from the Necromicon or whatever.
The Necrocon or whatever he called it.
Necromicon.
Platu, Baratas, Nikto.
Necktie, that was it.
Necktie.
That should not have worked.
Platu, Barata, Nickelback.
You killed it again.
Arthrobots transform and roll over.
Arthrobots, transform and roll over. Or roll over all the way, not partly. Next.
Next is that it? Yes, that was the last one. So the next is from the chat. Quentin Breakbill headed to band camp for crimes against humanity for Zombie Trump. We were having a good time, and here comes Quentin to ruin everything.
But
Band camp.
but baby, he's Zombie Trump. COVID got him. For good this time. I know you said you're not trying to...
I don't wish harm on anyone. I don't wish harm on anyone. I don't wish harm on anyone.
I was going to say, you're not trying to wish harm on anyone, but...
I hope he finds his joy elsewhere.
I'm going to find joy in brains. I'm going to make brains so great. But there was no arrow in his body, and there was no wound. The state of his body was so great. And when the police searched, there were no men on horseback, and there were no hoof prints, and there was no drum. The only sounds were leaves rustling, and, now and again, a bird chirping. A bird chirping for brains!
Next.
Next, I have to let Luna in. I am busy.
Ew.
Don't fuss at me. I'm doing my best.
Fuss.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah. Fussing at me.
Indignant
You're
now.
that sharp. Left me out there meowing for minutes. I know. I don't know what happened. I didn't hear you.
Look, just because I meow at the door to go outside doesn't mean I want you to actually put me outside. And our next story
Sit
is...
down there and yammer at me.
Our next story is Just Delicious.
I'm chewing. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible
Is
host.
kitty just delicious?
Mhm.
What do we have next?
Next is a sponsored post. It is King Gabe for Brownie.
Hello, Brownie.
These are Brownie's voice suggestions.
On the topic of sponsored posts, we are past the point where we are accepting chat requests, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much. I might throw a couple more in there.
But what do we have for Brownie?
We have Pee-wee suing Daddy Derek.
For stealing the cool cat name. I can see that.
George Flint loved to eat. Each day at noon, he closed his camera shop for 2 hours and went for a big lunch his wife Mina had cooked for him. George was a bully, and Mina was a timid woman who did everything he asked because she was afraid of him!
Okay?
And you stole cool cat!
You okay?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I was loving on her. I accidentally pushed her off the arm of the chair.
No! Betrayal.
Next is Phalus as Shrek.
What?
On his way home from lunch one day, George stopped at the butcher shop and bought a pound of liver. He loved liver. He would have Mina cook it for dinner that night. Despite all his complaints about her, she was a very good cook.
That was
If
awful.
Luna was hurt, I'd be off the stream taking care of her. She'll be alright, though. Nothing was hurt but maybe her pride.
I was once cuddling with FIFA on the arm of my chair here. She slipped off and got her leg actually caught in the arm here. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Was she okay? Did she actually hurt herself?
No, she was fine, but just very, very displeased with me.
Don't bite my glasses.
But these chewy.
Ouch. Ouch! Next is Chris Rock as Donkey.
So Shrek just crossed over with Madagascar here.
Apparently.
While George ate his lunch, Mina told him that a rich old woman in town had died. Her body was in the church next door. It was an open coffin.
Ow.
Anyone who wanted to see her could.
Sorry.
What's she doing?
You're biting me and clawing the crap out of me. What do you want?
I don't know. I'm doing cat stuff.
As usual, George was not interested in what Mina had to say. I gotta get back to work, he told her. I'm tired of these Minas. Tired of Minas.
Stay out of the closet. Next in the sponsor post from Brownie is Eric Estrada as Puss in Boots.
Just ruining your little crush here, isn't he?
I have not had a crush on Eric Estrada since I was 5 years old.
No, but it's a running joke, and I'm gonna milk that for all it's worth.
I hate you so much.
What, you don't want to joke about me and Julie Newmar?
I'm gonna watch Batman, yay!
Oh my goodness. Whoa, the hell?
After he left, Mina began to cook the liver. She added vegetables and spices and simmered it all afternoon. Just the way George liked it.
He's more nasal.
Hmm?
He's more nasal.
He's more nasal.
Hey, with my headphones. What are you doing? Stop it. He knocks my headphones off. I freak out. She gets freaked out because I'm freaked out. She starts trying to claw and get away from me. I hate this cat.
Yeah, so much hate.
All the hate.
When she thought it was done, she cut off a small piece and tasted it. It was delicious. The best she'd ever made. She ate a second piece, then a third. It was so good she could not stop eating it. There it goes!
Next.
Next. Uncle Scrooge screaming, "A sea monster ate my ice cream."
A sea monster ate my ice cream! Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
Apparently unduly influenced by Gabe.
Uh-oh.
Daddy Derek possessed by the spark of Starscream. Is the first one of that post.
Well, I could do a fun little loophole here.
It was only when the liver was all gone that she thought of George. He would be coming home soon. What would he do when he found that she had eaten all of the liver? Some men would laugh, but not George. When he would be angry and mean, and she did not want to face that again. But where could she get another piece of liver that late in the day?
Sorry, Starscream possesses somebody. All you hear is Starscream.
Next is the Demon
But then she
King
remembered
of-
the old woman lying in the church next door, waiting to be buried. At least I can give you that much of him.
You didn't have to.
Yes, I did.
The next is the Demon King of Town. Maybe Halloween Town?
No, it's Ben. It's another Homestar character.
Okay, and Cool Cat going mad and trying to escape his Okay, so next is the Demon King of Town.
Demon King of Town.
George said he never had a better dinner. Have some liver, Mina, he said. It's just delicious.
And Cool Cat escaping, was that it?
Trying to escape his costume. Going mad and trying to escape his costume.
Trying to escape his
Welcome,
costume.
Felix Wolf. We have Felix Wolf in the chat. Thank
Hey,
you for
Felix
stopping
Wolf.
by.
Nice seeing you, pal.
I'm not hungry, she said. You finish it. That night, after George had fallen asleep, Mina sat in bed trying to read. But all she could think about was what she had done.
What are you doing to your hair?
I'm trying to take off my costume, but I can't pull off. Oh my God, somebody help! Get me out of this thing! It's not exquisite! Ah!
I don't wish harm on people. I don't wish harm, not even anthropomorphic cats. I don't wish harm on anthropomorphic cats. Just keep saying it to myself.
And we are especially not wishing harm on Jason Johnston because he walked away.
Yes. He seems like a genuinely nice guy.
Next.
That was, I believe, the last one.
From
That-
Ben?
That was from Ben. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, King Gabe's gotta go, so
Uh-oh.
I'm searching to see if there's any more from him. He just sponsored a post to say, "Gotta go, everyone. Be sure to see Brownie's reaction to the 2002 Scooby-Doo with Claire as a darker version of Mal from Descendants. She'll be making Brownie miserable. That movie was horrible."
Oh, Lord.
Apparently he's doing a reaction to 2002 Scooby-Doo with Claire Carey.
with Brownie and Claire.
Yes, so check that out, guys, over on Gabe's channel.
Yes, thank you for joining us, Gabe, and we will see you later.
Okay, so in honor of Felix Wolf getting off a little bit early and being able to stop by,
Nice.
can you read as Macho Man Randy Savage advertising a Slim Jim?
Oh, yeah!
Just give me a moment here.
We haven't had that one in a while. I'm trying so hard not to wish harm on anybody that so richly deserves it in this country, but I'm rising above.
You're wishing that he finds joy elsewhere. That's good.
So much joy. Kent says, "What about he who must not be named? Any wishing for harm on him?"
He's
Nope.
fictional. We don't care.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Trump.
No, if
Nope, no harm.
If we mean Trump, we're just saying Trump.
I don't wish harm on Trump. I wish karma. I hope he gets everything he deserves.
Moving on.
Yes, Nicholas, I got it. I wrote it down.
It was Randy Savage, right? That's right. Yes.
Yes.
Then she thought she heard a woman's voice. Who has my liver? It asked. Who has it? And who turned it into a Slim Jim? Oh, yeah!
Very good. Next is a sponsored post from Therapod Hunter,
Therapod.
beginning with Judge Claude Frollo.
Was it her imagination? Was she dreaming? Now the voice was closer. Who has my liver? It asked. Who has it? Next.
Next is a Bandcamp submission from Nicholas Lee. Jack Skellington as Borat.
Mina wanted to run. No, no, she whispered. I don't have it. I don't have your liver. Now the voice was right next to her. Who has my liver, it asked. Who has it? I am being the Pumpkin King. It is very nice. And the final voice for the story?
Danny DeVito's Penguin.
Mina froze with terror. She pointed to George. He does, he said. He has it. Suddenly the lights went out, and George screamed and screamed. And that's the end of that story.
Raven McMahon Monkey Mouse. Being a Canadian nowadays is like being in an apartment and listening to your downstairs neighbors debate on whether they should set the apartment on fire again. It's so true. Do we want to be on fire for 4 more years? This has been so entertaining. Oh, shit.
From one Raven to another, there you go.
I have to pee.
There was a little stream that flowed into the river, and the river flowed and flowed.
Because it's party time! Party time! Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time! You guys. Mario fan says, I'm feeling better now. A lot better. Hugs and kisses to you both, or just hugs for Bob. I didn't know you were feeling bad, but I'm glad you're on the up and up. Wish I could say the same for Raven, but she's gonna kill me. Happy Halloween, you guys, says Colin, emphasis on the P. How do you not have to pee, Bobsheaux? Asks Grace. Do you have a camel's bladder or something? I always make sure that I go right before every stream. Because we're here for several hours at a time, and I don't want to leave you guys with no entertainment here. And I'm drinking significantly less than Raven. I need to take a little bit of water now and then, just, give my throat a little bit of a break from all of the really horrible voices that I'm doing here. But Raven has to bubble in order to cope with what I'm doing. And with bubbling comes Cottonmouth. And with Cottonmouth comes a lot more drinking. So, maybe I have better bladder control, but it also certainly helps that I'm not drinking water anywhere on the same amount that she is. So. He sold his soul for an iron bladder, says Killer Katie. Oh, I'll never tell. Trixie, what is wrong with your audience? Me, nothing. They're just exactly as they always were. Exactly, Johnny O'Malley. Bobsheaux was smoking bubbles, getting Cottonmouth and drinking a bunch of water. I'm sorry, just a moment. It seems as though I'm getting some text messages here from somebody. Who do we got? They say not to bite the hand that feeds you. I just got I got a picture rather from my Domino's. Apparently they felt it necessary to show us how somebody was folding pan boxes, and unlike the other pizzas, the regular crust or the thin crust pizzas, pans have to come with liners inside the boxes. They're about the same size and dimensions of the box in which they go, but someone decided that either for a joke or just through sheer incompetence, they put in a liner for a sandwich box, which is significantly smaller than a pan liner. And whoever took this picture decided that we need to see this. All the drivers have to see this, say, hey guys, come on, don't do this. Meanwhile, here I'm saying, come on guys, don't do this, for a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, come on! It's just boxes, are you this dumb? Okay. Try not to be that guy. Trying to keep my cool. Trying to tell myself it's not a big deal. But at the same time, when you have a space which is designed for so many boxes, you don't fill it up with more, cramming everything, and then it just turns into a big mess when you try to pull it out.
You need to calm yourself down. Because you don't know who that will get back to, dear.
Keep me down, baby. Keep me down.
No, I'm never going to keep you down. I always want to raise you up.
Oh my.
I was talking about inspiration and support. Shut up.
Oh, there's plenty of inspiration and support in that, too. Come on, lay it on me.
So bad.
And you love it.
Maybe a little. Plugging my phone in. Okay.
Dexter, yes. Mendark No 96 says, you're so cool, Bobsheaux. Thank you. No, you're cool. All you guys are cool because you're my fans. Was that a fart? Probably not. Probably not, Mario.
What?
Ben says, I really feel that. I really do. You know. You know. I know Bob, says Quentin Breakbill. I work at a Hobby Lobby, and I have to deal with an assistant manager who thinks we're dumb. Solidarity, man.
Okay, anyway. Moving on.
Apparently, Raven finds the concepts of apartments on fire to be hilarious.
I cannot. That's hilarious. That is so true. It's like we're the dumbass, horrible neighbors, downstairs neighbors. It's like, should we set the apartment on fire? I like the apartment being on fire. Well, I thought it was kind of stressful. Well, yeah, but you know, maybe we didn't give the fire a chance.
It's a good fire. What are we supposed to do?
Just give me 4 more years and see if we maybe like the fire. Because, I mean, we're so better off than before we were burned alive.
Now, to be fair, if you light an apartment on fire and it's still standing 4 years later, that's a pretty damn good apartment right there. and the people upstairs, they're totally fine.
Grace says we didn't start the fire. Yes, we did.
We didn't start the fire.
Anyway, we're moving on to a story called Hello, Kate. And I'm just glad it's not Hello, Kate Humph. Who do we start with next?
Sponsor post from Rob Thomas.
Hello, Rob Thomas. So weird that I'm saying that.
Sid the Sloth.
Sid the Sloth. Tom Connors was on his way to a dance in the next village. It was a long walk through fields and woods, but it was a soft, sweet evening, and he loved dancing, so Tom didn't mind. He had gone only a short distance when he noticed a young woman following him. Maybe she's going to the dance, he thought, and he stopped and waited for her. As the woman got closer, he saw that it was Kate Faherty. And they danced together many times. Can't get enough of this.
I don't know why I typed it. Everybody, if you want some laughs, go to TikTok. And I don't know the name of the person that does it. She's the Fearless Beaver Leader. She is heading up the Canadian invasion. She starts off most of this series of videos by saying, America, as you know, America has very politely asked us to invade them, and then she asks the different provinces what they've got. It's like armored moose and weaponized Canadian geese and 3-day-old Timbits and all kinds of really funny stuff. I have enjoyed the hell out of that. I hope she keeps doing it. I don't know how she's going to do it after the election, because then we won't be needing to be invaded. But
maybe you'll get lucky.
But anyway, so funny. She is very, very talented. She's so creative. Okay, anyway.
TikTok's gonna be banned because it's from China.
Next is in Rob Thomas's post, Sloth from Goonies. I've never seen Goonies.
Oh my goodness.
He was about to call. Hello, Kate! Hey, you guys! When suddenly he remembered that Kate was dead. She had died last year, yet there she was, all dressed up for the dance.
Wow, that's just the most offensive voice in the world.
Next is, in Rob Thomas's post, is Goonies Sloth imitating Sid.
What? Very creative, Rob Thomas.
Tom wanted to run, but somehow it didn't seem right to run for Kate. He turned and started to walk away as fast as he could, but Kate followed him. He took a shortcut across the field, but still she followed.
And now Sid imitating Sloth.
Wow, okay.
When she got to the dance hall, she was right behind him. There was a lot of people standing outside, and Tom tried to lose Kate in the crowd. He worked his way to the side of the building and squeezed up against the wall behind some people. Oh, hey, look, there's Manny and Diego. Hey, you guys!
And the final voice for this story?
It is a different sponsored post.
From who?
This one's from Colin Warmbrot.
Thank you, Colin. Uh-oh. Yes?
Eric Cartman angrily reminding everyone that the world will not end should Trump be reelected. Your bravery shall go down as the stuff of legends. Either that or your foolishness.
But Kate followed him. She came so close she brushed up against him. Then she stopped and waited. She waited to say, "Oh, he's not Kate," just the way that he did when she was alive. But he was so frightened he couldn't speak. Her eyes looked into his eyes. And she vanished. And guys, come on, everything's gonna be just fine.
Next.
Next is from Demolisher's Trump. To make you happy, Raven? This is not making me happy. Raven suing stripper Trump.
That doesn't make you happy?
The fact that stripper Trump exists?
The
This is
fact,
the stuff of nightmares.
yeah, the fact that you got far enough to actually sue him, I think would be pretty impressive.
His own wife doesn't want to see him naked. She doesn't even want to hold his hand.
But he could have just paid you off, couldn't he?
No, because he's broke.
Anyway, this is taking us into The Black Dog. It was 11 o'clock at night. Peter Rothbert was in bed on the second floor of the old house where he lived alone. It had gotten so chilly, he went downstairs to turn up the heat. As Peter was on his way to bed, a black dog ran down the stairs. It passed him and disappeared into the darkness. "Where did you come from?" Peter said. He had never seen the dog before. I can't do ecstatic Raven, apparently, so this is just me doing Raven. There you go.
Thank you.
Next.
Next is...
Next is Stripper Trump. That makes sense.
You didn't do that one, did you?
No.
Do it.
He turned on all the lights and looked in every room. He could not find the dog anywhere. He went outside and brought in the 2 watchdogs he kept in the backyard, but they acted as if they were the only dogs in the house. Da-da-da, Trump. Da-da, stripping. Da-da-da, sexy.
You nasty.
Inappropriate. Next.
Next is...
Ugh. Norman Krasner.
From Rob Thomas. Can Bobsheaux do a Chevy Chase impression?
I actually have not seen enough of his work to narrow his voice down, so...
The answer is no. If you'd like to make another suggestion, make it a good one.
Sorry me, but no, I don't know that voice. It's just a different one. If not that, then what?
Next is... from Demolisher's Throne. I have to thank Glee Club for this, but Cool Cat commits tax fraud.
I have no idea how to work that into a reading, but okay.
The next night, again at 11 o'clock, Peter was in his bedroom. He heard what sounded like a dog walking around in the room above him. He dashed upstairs and threw open the door. The room was empty. He looked under the bed. He looked in the closet. Nothing. But when he got to his bedroom, he heard a dog running down the stairs. It was the black dog. He tried to follow it, but again he could not find where it had gone. So I'm going to commit tax fraud. Yay!
Okay, we must... Tax frog. Killer Katie says tax frog.
Is that the new Cool Cat character, Tax Frog?
I guess so. Maybe. Okay, we have to pause a moment.
What's up?
We have not explained to those who are new what exactly is going on here. We should make it a point of explaining it.
Oh, do we have people asking what this is all about?
Yes.
Ah, well then. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, I reviewed Illumination's The Grinch, and I made the comment that it was strange, to me at least, to hear it being narrated by Pharrell. The original Chuck Jones cartoon had it narrated and performed by Boris Karloff. The Jim Carrey movie was narrated by... I forgot his name. What is it? Hannibal. Who is he? The actor.
Crap. Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins, thank you. Yeah, so we have Boris Karloff doing the first, Anthony Hopkins doing the remake. It's an unestablished tradition that they just kind of set up that The Grinch needs to be narrated by a horror actor. So, in the middle of this review for The Grinch, I took the book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I started to read it in the voice of Christopher Lee. And I noted that it's sad that he's no longer with us. He died like a year or two before the movie came out. But how amazing would it be if he was reading that poem? All the Who's down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. And a lot of people...
Everybody went nuts.
They really liked my reading of Christopher Lee doing The Grinch. So it just kind of spiraled out of control there. I decided, what if I were to do a stream where it's just me reading kids' books and stories and stuff in other people's voices? And I got people in chat giving me suggestions like Adam West, Christopher Lloyd, Christopher Walken.
And then it evolved into this character doing this character's impression, or this character in this kind of
this character drunk
situation.
Or high.
Yeah. And sometimes, often, it gets really out of hand. So when you come to these streams, you don't have to sponsor a post to get your voice done, for us to take your voice suggestion. Although if you do sponsor a post, we definitely take it.
Yes,
but
we appreciate it, but not necessary.
Yeah. So you make a voice suggestion. And let me know, like you're doing, that this is your first time in chat and stuff like that, and you make a voice suggestion, chances are I'll make sure it gets used. If I
Exactly.
See that. So, at Raven.
And Raven brought up an interesting point earlier about how we're here to have fun. We are not here to insult anybody. So we're not going to be asking for this character but gay.
Right.
But if you wanted me to read and say Big Gay Al from South Park, that's a different story. That's an established character.
That's impersonating a character,
yes,
right.
Yes.
We're not the offensive ones, they are.
Yeah, exactly.
The gray area.
We don't want to put me in vocal blackface here, but there have been many times I have been asked to do Scatman Carruthers, and I just can't say no, because that's a really good voice to do. And and Chris Rock is a favorite, of course. And we certainly don't want to insult the mentally handicapped. But if someone asked me to do to do Sloth from Goonies, well, that's a bit different. Hey, you guys!
It's a character. Yes.
It's a character.
Instead of gay, gay whoever, Pingo.
Pingo.
From
yes.
animated Titanic movie.
Exactly.
Anyway, so that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
make
what
a
this
voice
is all
suggestion. Okay.
And also for the record, many people would say that black and white is a turnoff visually. This is only for the Halloween season. Once we are back into November and the rest of the year, it's going to be back into regular colors. I'm going to be back into my normal backdrop here.
But still doing voices.
Still doing voices. But I just had to make myself look like an old scary movie for the month of October, because I love it. It's all crackly and stuff. I feel like an old a piece of film.
Okay. So...
Yes, what we
have first time chat suggestion, Delaxia Wolf Song. Do you know Bryce Pappenbrook?
I'm afraid I do not.
Make another one. Make another one. Make
Yes,
another one.
at Raven to give her another suggestion because we do want to make the newbies feel welcome.
Second suggestion: any character from the Swan Princess. Pick your favorite.
That might as well be next. No. My favorite character, I suppose, would have to be Derek, for how stupid he is.
Oh, I like the old lady.
Bridget?
Bridget, yes. I like Bridget.
You big nutty.
Ugh.
What is her relationship with Rothbart? From then on, every night at 11, Peter heard the dog walking in the room above him. The room was always empty, but after he left, the dog would come out of hiding, run downstairs, and disappear. Like a swan. Because, after all, what else is there? God, I love that clip. So good. Next.
Just a minute.
It's been a minute.
I don't have to be here. I
Don't
leave.
leave.
I want some tater tots. I will leave.
Tater tots, oh my goodness.
I have the munchies. It is real. Okay. So next is a sponsored post, yes?
They're all sponsored posts at this point, yes.
Well, I kind of fudged on that because there were some first
yes,
or
that is
rare
true. That is
rare
true.
requests. Okay, this is from
Yeah, we got a
Raven
bunch of new
McBand.
people in channel tonight. That's cool.
Raven McBand Monkey Mouse.
What does she have for us?
Oh, we're headed to the world of the Transformers Extended Universe.
Ah!
Beginning with Jar Jar Barks.
Who is a Yorkie. The most annoying little dog there is. Or maybe he's a Chihuahua Binks, I don't know.
Chihuahua Binks.
When I pierced them away with him for the dog, and just one time they hit him above, and then they hit him downstairs, and then they went out to the hole, and were standing at the foot of the stairs looking at them! Ah! And they got whistled, and the dog wagged his tail, and then it was gone! Moi, moi!
Next is Darth Bunny.
Darth Bunny?
Darth Bunny.
What the hell?
Things went on this way until night. Peter decided to bring his watchdogs into the house again. Maybe this time they would find the black dog and drive it away. Just before 11, he took them into his bedroom and left the door open. What's up, Doc?
Oh, Raven.
Yes.
Zazu singing Ookie Spooky Skeletons. Banned, Raven. Banned.
Okay. Then he heard the black dog moving around him. His dogs pricked up their ears and ran out the door.
Oh,
Suddenly,
wait. Where was I? Oh, I got that confused.
What?
I read. I'm Bubbles.
Yes, you are.
I thought Iago.
I can do that too.
No, that wasn't what she asked for. Stick to the script, mister.
Suddenly, they bared their teeth and snarled and backed away.
Spooky, scary skeletons!
Doghouse.
Send shivers down your spine.
Nope, you ruined it. You're banned.
Next.
Evil Kermit as Constantine singing "I'm Number One."
Peter could not see the black dog or hear it, but he was sure that it had entered his room. His dogs barked, and then they snapped. They darted forward nervously, then backed away again, you see. Suddenly, one of them yelped. It began bleeding, then dropped to the floor, its neck torn open. A minute later, it had to dance, monkey dance! No, it was dead. That's right, this story just killed the dog because I am Kermit.
Wow.
Next.
Johnny, are you trying to get me to say the line I said last time by correcting my pronunciation?
Pronunciation, yes. Yeah, nobody mispronounces that word. It's weird. What are you saying?
He's correcting my pronunciation of Constantine. I asked if he wanted to the same line I gave him last time about that.
Which was what?
Okay.
Sorry?
It's pronounced "kiss my ass."
And she busts out the Raven voice for that. Nice.
John Wayne.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sounded like it was going to be John Wayne doing something
No,
with
this
someone.
is Felix Wolf. He just wants to hear some John Wayne.
Thank you for giving me something of a break, Felix. Peter's dog backed into a corner, whimpering. Then everything was still. The next night, Peter's neighbor came back with a pistol. Pilgrim. Next.
Next is Diablo.
What does he have for us?
Raven as a Karen. That's at that point, if I remember correctly, I said, "Oh, you're trying to get him killed."
Again, they waited in his bedroom. At 11 o'clock, the black dog came down the stairs. As before, it looked up at them and wagged its tail. When they started toward it with his pistol, it growled and disappeared. That was not supposed to happen. Where's my black dog? Sorry, was that not southern enough?
Oh yeah, Angry Raven has much more southern pop out. Okay, next is a request from Batmac. We've seen him before, but not very often has he made a request.
Hello,
Unicron.
Batmac. Unicron, and he will be leading us out of this story.
That was the last Peter saw of the black dog. But it did not mean that the dog was gone. Now and then, always at 11, he heard it moving around above him. Once he heard it running down the stairs. He never managed to see it again, but he knew that it was there.
Bum bum bum. And the next story, Footsteps, which features a pair of legs melting through the ceiling. Yeah.
Oh, the next is Selena Lee, and I don't remember her. Maybe her replacement voice.
Bubbled.
I didn't get it.
Uh-oh.
Selena, what did you want to hear? We'll come back to it. So next is Alpha Fairfox, who would like to hear you do some Tusky from We Sing Train.
Ugh. Do your little raven chick one favor. That's pretty adorable. Come on. This is little tiny thing wanting to see the video again.
doing her homework at the dining room table. Her younger sister Sarah was asleep upstairs. Their mother was out, but she was expected to be back any minute. When the front door opened and shut, Miss said, "Hello, Mama!" But her mother didn't answer, and the footsteps Liz heard were heavier, like a man's. Oh no!
I know that song. Trixie just mentioned some lyrics. Where is my John Wayne? Where is my prairie son? Where is my something something? Where have all the cowboys gone?
And here's one on the house for you, Gabe. Where have all the parsnips gone?
That's your reaction to my singing? I see. Okay.
That's my reaction to that song. Your singing gets me...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, watch him dig now. Alright, next. Next is...
I know you don't believe me, but I love you.
Nope.
Oh.
Lies.
Lies. Oh, lies!
Oh. Shut up. Next is Emperor Kuzco as Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe.
Best I can do is a crappy David Spade for you.
Go for it.
Who's there? She called. No one replied. She heard whoever it was walk through the living room, then up the stairs to the second floor. The footsteps moved from one bedroom to another. Liz called again. Who's there? The footsteps stopped. Then she thought, oh my god, Sarah's in her bedroom. Next.
Next is Selena Lee's replacement voice. Cool Cat is one of the huggers.
Oh.
All the band.
No!
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
She ran upstairs to Sarah's room. Only Sarah was there, and she was asleep. Liz looked in the other rooms, but found no one. She went back to the dining room, scared out of her wits. Don't worry, I'll give you a hug, and that'll make it all better. Hugging!
Going for 3. Yes?
No.
No? It's coming.
Next is Fozzie Bear as Buffalo Bill.
Oh, wow.
Can't. There was some more stuff, but I thought that would be enough to handle, enough to chew on. Fozzie Bear as Buffalo Bill.
Ugh.
Search her footsteps again.
Oh, God.
They were coming down the stairs into the living room. Now they went into the kitchen. Then the door between the kitchen and the dining room slowly began to open. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts
That
the
was
lotion on its
creepy.
skin or else it gets wonka again.
Nurse, he cannot do that. This is a family-friendly stream.
Would you waka me? I'd waka me. Waka me hard.
Family approved.
Yes! Wrong button again, sorry. I had to be, that's what it was. And again, for those of you who are joining us in chat for the first time, that is what we call a Code Brent. we make Raven laugh so hard that she has to leave the room so she can go use the facilities. And we're now working on 3! Everybody, you know the words!
There was a little stream that fell into the river, and the river flowed into a giant lake.
You guys are awesome. Three times. Finally in band camp. That was epic. Oh, Selena, were you not in band camp before? Oh, well, welcome to band camp. Nurse, how could you? Raven says. And now for what we all came here to see, hardcore nudity! Phil Hartman, I miss you. Oops, that actually wasn't my intention, says Kent. Oh yeah, sure. Kent is banned too. I'm back, says Grace. I can't miss this Halloween even if I'm sleepy. Don't worry, Grace. We'll be wrapping things up soon, I'm sure. Scar's favorite art class is pottery! Of course, then we gotta do that joke. Colin Warren Brunt has to go to bed now, as he has to get ready for work tomorrow. Yes, Raven, let's get to his sponsored post there. And see you later, Collins. We'll be... here's hoping you see this on the weekend when we upload it live. The second time we had a stream where she went 3 times, says Moonbeam. Yes, this is true. Usually a stream has only 2 potty times. Again, explaining things for the newbies in chat. Only recently did we do 3 times where she leaves, and last week she did 5. Oh my god, that was epic. Doubtful we'll get to 5 again in the near future, but hey, 3? This is good. I nearly tripped over the cat running to the facility, says Raven McMahon, Mickey Mouse. I'm sorry, kitty. Can you imagine if Tim Burton made a stop-motion giant monster movie? He does want to bring stop-motion back as a special effect, as opposed to just doing entire films in stop-motion. There were a handful of sequences in Miss Peregrine's Home for Gifted Children, long title, I forget what it is exactly, but he uses stop-motion there a handful of times just to show these little things walking around, and it's like, ooh, that's kind of interesting and weird. Yes, stop-motion as a special effect has to come back. At least 3 for the past 3 streams. Yes, that is true, Demolishers Trump. We have been making her go a lot these last couple ones, haven't we? Nicholas Lee, what did Scar get arrested for? A bank robbery! Thanks, Bobsheaux, but you really should see the original Witches. I know you love Wonka, and the Witches has the same dull creepiness. It's like $4 on Prime. I do need to watch that again. I hadn't seen that since I was a little tiny kid. Let's re-familiarize myself with the film. Have I seen Isle of Dogs? Asks John O'Malley. It's stop motion. I have not seen Isle of Dogs. Is it Wes Anderson that directed Fantastic Mr. Fox? Can't say I'm a fan of that one. But if I get around to reviewing that, you'll see why in time. But I'm leading into that. And
I tried so hard.
Give in, Raven.
No!
It is inevitable.
Okay. Fozzie's Buffalo Bill.
Fozzie's Buffalo
Almost
Bill.
got it. Almost got me. I'm like, I'm okay.
No, you're
and
not.
And then the nurse, I'm like, no, he's not doing it because it's a family-friendly stream. So instantly you knew the line that I was talking about.
Of course.
So you and Kent and Nurse have all conspired for band camp. Y'all are in the band bunker. Band.
Totally worth it.
Y'all are terrible, terrible people.
Would you walk me? I'd walk me. Walk me
Okay,
hard.
Colin's got to go. Colin's got to go, so we're going to jump ahead and do his real quick.
Yes, what does he have for us?
Chris Rock as a hugger. I'm ready. Colin, I will give you honorary band camp for that. Best suggestion he's had all night.
Get out! They screamed. The door slowly closed. The footsteps moved out of the kitchen through the living room towards the front door. The door opened and shut. Liz went out to the window to see who it was. No one was inside. No one were the 8 footprints in the fresh snow that had been fallen. I am tired of all these huggers. Tired of huggers.
Oh no! I just realized what that sounds like.
That's completely the joke.
I just got it.
And that would have done it if you hadn't just gone.
Yes.
There we go. Honorary Code Brent.
You got Care Bears and you got Huggers.
And you know who they really hate? Huggers. Because Care Bears hate huggers too.
Do you need to go again?
No! Shut up!
I love you. And huggers have got to go.
Alright. I'm making a request.
Yes.
I need a silly request.
Yes.
While I've just gotten back from the restroom. Let's see.
You're making a request. What is it?
I want to hear Lucifer Morningstar as a Care Bear.
Ew.
I want to hear it.
That's not right. And this is taking us into Like Cat's Eyes. Apparently, like cat's eyes are really freaking creepy. Look at that. Ugh.
It's Morningstar Bear.
Morningstar Bear.
As Jim Brandt lay dying, his wife left him with his nurse and went into the next room to rest. She sat in the dark, staring into the night. Suddenly, Mrs. Brandt saw headlights coming rapidly up the driveway. Oh no, she thought. I don't want visitors now. Not now. But it wasn't a car bringing a visitor. It was an old hearse with maybe half a dozen small men hanging from the sides. At least that's what it looked like. Is a little love what you desire?
I love it. Shy Cartoon Girl says, I'm picturing Lucifer Morningstar as a black Care Bear with a red pentagram star on his tummy. Care-Bear's desire.
Look, I'm not gonna do the whole Care Bear stare because it's bloody stupid.
Oh, that was a good one. Thank you.
Morningstar Bear drinking and whoring with the rest of the Care Bears. Oh, God.
Right.
And this is my kind of caring.
Yes, indeed. Okay, next is a sponsored post from Taranga.
How many sponsored posts do we have left?
Oh, many.
Oh, many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 or 9? If I just did the... Yes. 8.
Excellent. And who is this next sponsored post?
It is from Taranga.
From Taranga. Thank you.
Zuzi Love talking partially in Ghost.
Ugh. There you go. Happy.
Well, I also have a couple from the chat that I have to throw in because they were new people or rare people or whatever.
Very well.
The hearse screeched to a stop. Ooh! The men jumped up and stared up at her, their eyes glowing with a soft yellow woo like cat's eyes. She watched with horror as they disappeared into the house.
Tiffy, pick up your pants. Woo.
Goofy Toofy, turn off the movie.
Lovely.
Next.
Next, throw one in from Lance Maximoff. Stitch as a retail worker.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen, they were back, lifting something into the hearse. They drove off at high speed, wheels squealing, and gravel in the driveway, flying in all directions. At that moment, the nurse came in to say that Jim Brent had died. Bye.
And that's the end of that story. On the Edge, you will say that these stories could not happen, yet some say they did happen. Next.
Next is from Cheatsy.
What do we got, Cheatsy?
Satanic Barney for Harold?
Hmm?
I don't know who Harold is, but Satanic Barney.
I can do that.
Demon Barney. Barney?
Hansel? Hansel.
Goofy Toofy is not too sexy for his pants. No.
He is not. No, we're not doing that.
Bobsheaux has drawn the line.
John Nicholas raised horses. He had many horses of all kinds, but his favorite was Bees, a gentle old mare he had grown up with. He no longer rode her, for all she could do now was just amble along. Bees spent her days grazing peacefully in a meadow. I love you. You love me.
You like?
Yeah.
She likes it.
Quinn Brigwell says it sounds like a depressed Cookie Monster. Nice.
Why
Okay.
cookies only sometimes food?
Oh, here's another one from Colin. Oops, I think he's already gone. You'll see it in the replay. Australian Michael Clark Duncan as Bobby Slobbly. You had to break those apart.
Australian Michael Clark Duncan
Yeah.
as Bobby Slobbly?
My first thought, okay, Michael Clark Duncan. That's
Big guy for the Green Mile.
Big Mile for the Green Mile. You're a big guy for the Green Mile.
Hey, keep your
Okay,
hands
so I'm
close.
thinking like Idris Elba, but with an Australian accent instead of a British accent. Big man. Can you get your voice that deep without hurting yourself?
I can get down pretty low in there if I'm doing him. Wouldn't be the first time, but doing him Australian is kind of hard there. Isn't it? See what I can do with that.
Okay.
That summer, just for the fun of it, John Nicholas went into a fortune teller's booth. The fortune teller studied her cards. I see danger ahead for you, she said. Your favorite horse will cause you to die. I don't know when, but it will happen. It's in the cards.
I know. Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan. He was so talented.
Yes, he was, boss.
So talented.
And that's my... and that's the extent I'm attempting that. We're done.
And now do Bobby Slobbly.
John Nicholas laughed. The idea that bees could cause his death was nonsense. She was dangerous as a bowl of soup. Yet from then on, whenever he saw her, he remembered the fortune teller's warning. Do you like bubbles? And I'm sorry, apparently I'm bubbled too. The horse's name is Bess, not Bees. What am I doing?
Bees? Even in the sauce?
It looked like bees. It's late, leave me alone.
Alright, here's a request from Ex-Con Crimson. I haven't
Ex-Con?
seen that name before. In Yoda's voice, say, "Wise I am, train you I must, the force is real."
Wise I am, train you I must. Real the forces. Judge me by my size, do you?
Okay, so the next is a sponsored post from Monster Trump. Bobby Wobbly doing as Bobby. I'm not saying doing. Bobby Wobbly as Chris Rock.
I'm tired of these bubbles.
This is Bobby Wobbly impersonating Chris Rock.
That fall of
Weirdest
fun.
improv class ever.
Best improv class ever. That fall, a farmer from the other end of the country asked if he could have bells. He had been thinking that the old horse will be perfect for his children to ride. That's a good idea, John said. It would be fun for them, and it would give Bess something to do. Do you like horses? I'm tired of horses. Tired of horses.
Alright, give us some tired of these weird ass oogies.
I am tired of these oogies. Tired of oogies. God.
Too good. Someone, I can't remember who it was. Oh man. Oh, I did write it down. Groovy Brats wants to hear you read some in Cool Cat. Just straight up Cool Cat.
Very popular tonight.
Later, John told his wife about it. Now Bess won't kill me, he said, and they both laughed. Ha 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 ha! A few months later, he saw the farmer who had taken her. "How's my Bess?" he asked. She was exquisite!
Okay, now I have a request.
You have a request, yes?
Cool Cat as it. Pennywise.
Cool Cat is Pennywise. Why?
Cool Cat is Pennywise. I don't know why. Because I've been smoking marijuana.
Because bubbled.
That's right.
For the kids at home, it's a bubble pipe.
Right. blowing bubbles all day long.
Blub, 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 blub. That's all it is.
And this is why we call it a bubble pipe. See, hear the bubbles?
Yes. Cool cat is Pennywise.
Cool cat is Pennywise.
Oh, she was fine for a while, the father said. The children loved her. Then she got sick. I had to shoot her and put her out of her misery. It was a shame.
Or it was exquisite.
It was exquisite. Hiya, Bushy.
That was good.
Next.
Okay. Oh boy. Malicious Trump. Sexy Starscream leaves Nurse for his one true love, beautiful Trump, dealing on the black market. What?
Nurse, don't hate me. This wasn't my idea.
Everybody's accusing Nurse of having no integrity. Cheating on Starscream, she would never. She's a woman of substance.
I got so much substance, it's great.
You don't want that kind of substance. That's a toxic substance. You catch a rash.
Shush.
I don't wish him any harm. I wish he finds his joy elsewhere.
Despite himself, John breathed a sigh of relief. He had often wondered if in some crazy way, through some strange accident, Bess would kill him. Now, of course, she could not. I'd like to see her, said John, just to say goodbye. She was my favorite. The bones of the dead horse were in a far corner of the man's farm. John kneeled down and patted Bess's sun-bleached skull. Just then, a rattlesnake, which had made its home inside the skull, sank its fangs into John Nicholas's arm and killed him. Oh, irony. Oh crap, it wasn't the COVID that got me, it was just a snake bite. I'm gonna make that snake bite so great.
Request from Bernie Davis.
Hello, Bernie. What do we got?
Orson Welles as Dr. Frankenstein. Can't even talk. Dr. Frankenstein.
Frankenskunk. Moving on to the story of Harold. When it got hot in the valley, Thomas and Alfred drove their cows up to a cool green pasture. In the
Oh,
mountains
that
to
was what
graze.
Cheatsy was talking about. Where it was something in Harold. Or for Harold. You were supposed to do that voice for Harold. I didn't realize that was the name of the story. I'm sorry, Cheatsy.
I'm sorry.
If you're still here, Cheatsy, give us another voice suggestion and he'll do it in Harold.
Pardon me, I don't know these books inside
Oh, it was
and out.
Satanic Barney.
Satanic Barney
Right.
for Harold.
Right. Okay, so what were you about to do?
I was about to finish doing Orson Welles here.
Right, and then do some Satanic Barney. As
Yes.
read a little bit of Satanic Barney.
Yes, there we go. Thomas and Alfred drove their cows up to a cool green pasture in the mountains to graze. Do you really mean that? We're just gonna take these cows into any random pasture to graze. Is that right? Alright. Usually they stayed there with the cows for 2 months. They stayed with the cows for 2 months. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry, don't you want to take the cows out there for a day and then bring them back into the farm? Isn't that how cows work?
Is that how cows work?
I am reading it right, but it's very, very weary to read. Unrewarding. Then they brought them down into the valley again. And here, under protest, is Frankenstein. It's moving. It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! Now in the name of God! Now I know what it is like to be God!
Orson Welles would have done well as Dr. Frankenstein. Okay, now give us some Satanic Barney.
Satanic Barney. The work was easy enough, but oh, it was boring. All day the two men tended their cows. At night they went back to the tiny hut where they lived. They ate supper and worked in the garden and went to sleep. It was always the same. It was super duper.
Next is from a sponsored post from Theropod Hunter. The Joker and Mr. Sardonicus having a smile competition.
Oh.
Your Satanic Barney sounds a little like Fat Albert.
It's like summer school, bitch.
Crap, I forgot what we're doing.
Satanic Barney.
No, it was after
What'd
that.
you do? No, it was after that. Sorry. Joker and Mr. Sardonicus having a smile contest.
That's right. Then Thomas had an idea that changed everything. Let's make a doll the size of a man, he said. It would be fun to make, and we could put it in the garden to scare away the birds. And bear in mind, he's saying this while completely coherent to what he's saying, while he cannot move his lips at all. He is the world's best ventriloquist. He's all stretched across his face, looks like beef jerky. Ew.
That was creepy. Next is...
Wait, I wasn't done yet.
Oh.
It should look like Harold, Alfred said. Alfred said, I see what I did there. Harold was a farmer they both hated. They made the doll out of old sacks stuffed with straw. They gave it a pointy nose like Harold's and tiny eyes like his. Then they added dark hair and a twisted frown. Of course, they also gave it Harold's name. Next.
Next, I have to read this in the manner in which it was put out there.
Oh.
Oh my God! Can Bob please do Betty from Kung Pao? Please tell me you know that movie. LOL. Yay!
Yes. Yes, I can do Evil Betty. Each morning on their way to the pasture, they tied Harold to a pole in the garden to scare away the birdies. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Each night they brought him inside so that he wouldn't get ruined if it rained. Do you need a glass of water or something?
Oh, I'm sorry. That excited and ecstatic post came from Nurse, who says you did not give her graphic because I didn't tell you that one was from her. She so rarely suggests anything not Transformers related. It always grabs my attention. That's adorable.
That is adorable. Thank you, Nurse.
Hit it!
Next is
Wait,
the final...
Sorry, before we go, I have to tell a joke.
What do you get when you cross an owl with a bungee cord? My ass. Yeah, 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 yeah.
What?
I gotta watch that
You
movie
have
with you.
to find time to do Raven's graphic. We told her we were going to do it weeks ago, and she still doesn't have her graphic for Bruton.
I'm sorry. We will work on that.
Alright, Gabe. King Gabe says, gotta go, everyone. Oh, I already said that.
Bye, Gabe. Thank you for joining us.
He's been gone a while.
Still.
I already read that out.
What do we got next?
Anyway, check out his stream. His thing, he's going to do a reaction to the 2002 Scooby-Doo. I don't remember what he wrote exactly.
It was with
And-
Brownie and Claire.
But Brownie and Claire as a darker version of Mal.
You mean man with dignity?
I don't know. Okay, so next is a sponsor post from Demolisher's Trump.
What's he got for us?
Wise Bobby Wobbly as a Care Bear.
Wise Bobby Wobbly?
Wise Bobby Wobbly as a Care Bear.
Okay.
I don't do stupid comedy, so no, I have not seen Kung Pao.
Oh. I need to show you.
No!
Yes! Yes, I do! But it's so fun to see you do this.
Are you going to review it?
Yes?
We'll see when we can find time for it on the schedule.
Of course, of course.
Side note, you're not going to find time for it on the schedule.
Yes, we will.
I will use my veto powers.
No veto. Sorry, where are we? What were we doing next?
Shit if I know. Wise Bobby Wobbly as a Care Bear.
That's right. That's right.
When they were feeling playful, they would walk to him. One of them might say, "How are the vegetables growing today, Harold?
Do you like bubbles? Maybe, perhaps. I don't know how to do this guy wise. What does that sound like?
Then the other voice, making believe he was Harold, would answer in a crazy voice.
Very slowly. They would both laugh, but not Harold. Because Harold doth not like bubbles.
I want to hear...
You don't know what you want.
I want you to do... I saw so many suggestions. And... Who was it? I can't think of it.
Gets bubbled.
Captain Jack Sparrow was a Furby.
What?
I don't remember who said it, and maybe several people that have who got bits and pieces. Captain Jack Sparrow as a Furby.
Jesus.
Whenever something went wrong, they took out the old Harold, and they would curse at him, kick him, or punch him. Sometimes one of them will take the food they were eating,
Captain Jack Furby.
and both of them were sick of, yes. When you asked me to do this voice, you forgot one very important thing, love. I'm Captain Jack Furby.
He's having a sword fight with his little feet here.
I love him. This is the tale of Captain Jack Furby.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Furby. He came to laugh on Bobsheaux's live stream. Oh no, yes. Captain Jack Furby. And smear it on the dog's face. Do you like that steer, Harold?
The final sponsored post from Demolisher's Trump. To resurrect an old one. Sexy Yoda as pop star Trump. We are not ending on that one.
Sexy Yoda as pop star Trump. Did I forget, did I figure that one out, or did I just do two different things? Because they're so incompatible.
I don't know, just hurry up. Just hurry up, do the next one.
How do you like that, Harold? He would ask.
Well, you better eat it or else.
Ew!
Then two men would howl with laughter. Alright, so what are we ending on if not that?
I remember what it was.
What is it?
Sexy Jerome is a Care Bear. That was the one I couldn't remember if it was a Furby or it was a Care Bear. It was one of them.
Jerome.
It's about knives. with knives or daggers or something on his stomach.
Jerome as Laffy Bear.
Do it! Do it!
One night, after Thomas had wiped Harold's face with his food, Harold grunted. "Did you like that?" Alfred asked. "It was Harold," Thomas said. "I was watching him when it happened. I can't believe it." "How could he grunt?" Alfred asked. "He's just a sack of straw. It's not possible."
Care Bear stare.
Good night, everybody!
Yes! Oh, she tried so hard, but we did 4! We got 4 code breads, and that's what we're ending on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank you all so much for another wonderful stream. Be sure to see this when we upload it on Saturday again for the replay. And as always, thank you guys for making these streams so awesome. I know that I'm the bulk of the entertainment up here, but seriously, could not do it without you. And without the help of my lovely Raven, who had to bail on us at the last second. So, we will see you guys next week.